Land is overgrown, a slum of heroes, wild mortals and the gods. I'm
Hey, welcome to another episode of ArtCo Drone Solutions SNL number 249. I want to thank Margie TV for that 66 NT dollars. I guess that's Taiwan. That's a Taiwan dollar. And thank you, Margie. And it's great to see you. I was over on her show last night where I brought my little friend Bucky Beaver. Yeah, Bucky is here. And you got a joke for us? Yes, I do. Oh, all right, let's hear it. Why isn't morning wood called breakfast in bed? Dominic is like, huh? I don't. Okay. You got another one for me? Yes. I was working in this factory where we hired a new worker for the Tickle Me Elmo dolls. Oh? Wow, tell us about how did that go? Well, she was really slow and the toys were just backing up in the factory. So I had to go talk to the plant manager about it. Oh? So what happened? Well, I told the plant manager about it, and he said, "Well, let me go down there and see what's going on, and maybe talk to her." And oh, okay, that sounds reasonable. So what happened? Well, he went down there and watched her work, and there were piles of tickling elbows all over the floor. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Yeah. And what she was doing is she was taking two little marbles and wrapping them up in these little velvet cases and sewing them on. Oh, yeah. And then the plant manager went up to her and said, I think there was a miscommunication. I said there should be two test tickles. Wah, wah, wah. All right. Well, good night, Bucky. We'll see you in a bit. All right. Let's welcome all the way from New York, the rainy New York. Let's welcome in Charles. Welcome.
Hey Art, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good.
Really good, in fact. Had some coffee with dinner tonight. I don't normally drink coffee with dinner, but hey, it's a weekend and I could stay up late. And so I'm a little
Good.
wired right now. So I'm not like you. I'm on there. Okay. So it's raining in your place. We're still getting snow. It was 82 degrees last week, and it snowed the last couple of days here. So I woke up this morning. I had lunch with an old comedian friend of mine from Milwaukee, and he's in town. He had a slew of shows up in the mountains, and he's got one tomorrow that I'm going to be watching. So no three conservative gimps tomorrow. So go watch him. We had a really nice lunch, and it was snowing. Yeah, boy, that coffee's kicking in. It was snowing like mad. So it was. And so all his kids were up in the mountains, and so for him, he was white knuckle driving after the shows. So let's welcome all the way from the land down under. It's Dominic. Welcome, and
Good morning, buddy.
yeah, and don't forget those two test tickles.
Well, I don't know if the Mr. Men books by Roger Hargraves ever got to the US. It's I think it's an Australian and a UK thing.
Ah.
And there was a Mr. Tickle there in one of the books. Was Mr. Tickle, and he met his wife. His wife's name was Tess, and she didn't want to use his surname. I wonder why.
Oh, yeah. Why? So she went with D's nuts.
Yeah, that was her maiden name.
Yeah.
I'm going to say hello to everybody in the chat that I've just offended. But
Yes, we got Rosalie Green Blogs, who I was working with on Margie's show last night. Good to see you, Rosalie. And Steve Knowles, Warren Akira Show, and Johnny DRC, and Alan from Drone Views Media, Charles Skolusky, and we got Thomas Barker, aka TEB Drone Flyer. I said that right. That's not the coffee talk. So, and who else? Oh, we got Jody Drone Shots and Jerry Bauer, the man of the hour. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. And Brian, Waypoint New England. And Joe, Captain Joe America, USA Drone Flyer. And don't forget the 66 NT, which is NTS. That's the dollar sign. So I think that's Taiwanese. Yeah, right. Which is probably, I'll have to figure $5. I don't know.
I think it's about 2 or 3, I reckon.
Yeah, it could be. Because the Philippine peso is now... I just saw, what was it, 57.5, which that's pretty good, which is great for me. When I go over there, my dollar will stretch even further, which is good. So everybody's a buzz about this guy. I got the new Avata 2, and I love it. Got it all, the firmware updated and activated, all the goggles and the motion controller. And nice thing about it is, look at this. If I could figure out this will... yeah. There it is. See how easy that pops out, where on the old drone, I got the original, and you gotta screw around with this little plug before you pull it out, and it's really hard to just pull on it. I have to, that spacer right there, I kind of put my thumb back there when I'm pushing down on the 2 tabs, and then it'll just pop right out. I give it a little nudge, and the placement of the USB, it's right there. Yeah, turn it that way. Yeah, it's in a terrible location, where on this one it is on the side.
Hey, Dayway.
Yeah, Dewey, hey, good to see you. And see right there, there's where and it's a latch instead of a kind of a plastic thingy, and it's really easy to get at. And I'm trying to think. Everybody says, oh, it feels lighter. You know what? Actually, they're about the same. And it's got a better camera. It's got longer battery life. So why would you want to put a GoPro on it. I don't get it. I
Well,
mean,
I didn't understand why people wanted to put a GoPro on the original Avata. I mean, the original Avata had a camera that supposedly. Now, I had no practical experience with this. I just, from listening to people talk about it, had a way better camera than the Potato. So
Yes.
then, why are you screwing around trying to put a camera on top of a drone that already has a great camera? I think it's just the mentality.
right. Yeah, I think so. I think it's the making Rosalie blue. All right, Rosalie, you are now a
No,
moderator.
she seems like a sweet girl. Don't diss her.
No,
Don't
I
make her
gave her
sad.
a wrench.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I meant. So Dewey said Dewey is who is Dewey?
Darren.
Darren. Oh, that's right. Darren sold his Air 3 for the Avata 2. But bought a Mavic 3 Pro Sin instead. Okay. Good.
Big
Right.
bucks.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Now I've got my Mavic 2 Pro. I would like to trade it for an Air 3. That
Yeah.
would be nice. Maybe trade the Air 2 for the regular controller for the Avata 2. And so that's what I like to do. And what else? And it's neat thing about this has a lower profile on it. It looks more streamlined. It's got a nice smooth look to it. And I'm interested to find out because on the Avata, the old one, the camera sits back, and if you do any panning down, your prop guards will end up in the photo or the videos. So it'll be interesting if now that they reconfigured the location of the camera, that'll do away with, you won't get that, props or the prop guards in the video. Another trucking FPV channel said mine gets delivered today. Can't wait to not really watch anything. Just wanted to, yes, I've only watched a couple videos. That would be Ken Dono. I watched a couple of his videos. One was his reactions, no review, just his thoughts on it. And the second one was the bad idea adapter for the GoPro on it. And I guess it flew just fine with the GoPro on it. And he did do a test where he did side by side, and it looked like the GoPro had a little bit sharper image on it. At least to me, that's what it looked like. And also, it didn't have that wobble like the original Avata did. If you flew with the GoPro, it had a little bit of a wobble to it, and this was a little bit steadier platform for the GoPro. Now, if I was to put a camera on it, I would put the Insta360II on it because that's a lot smaller and it'd be a smaller profile, and I think it takes just as good a video as the GoPro. That's my opinion. So but I'm not going to mess with all that. I think the camera is just as good the way it is. We got Michael, Cool Cat, And anybody know who the another FPV trucking channel is? Who's
No.
that? All right.
No, I don't.
Oh, alrighty. I am gonna throw the link in, and Rosalie could jump in for a bit, and we could meet Rosalie. Let's see. I will put that in the chat for a bit, and then I will take it out after a while so we don't get any unpleasant surprises like Alexis did. Okay. Rosalie might sing for us. She's a pretty darn good singer.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
ArtCo and karaoke.
She lives in Georgia. She's a Filipina, married to an American, and she's been to Bucky, so she was really taken when she saw Bucky. We got Bent Rail, which is
Gary.
Okay. See, I gotta learn all these new names over again. And we got so many Johns out there. Yeah. Alrighty, let's welcome all the way from Georgia. It's Rosalie. Welcome.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Saturday. What's up? Wow. Hi, Charles.
Hey, Rosalie.
Dominic, how are you doing? And
Hi.
also, of course, the host here, host Art.
Yeah, I'm
T. How are you?
I'm doing
How's
good.
everybody?
And we got
And also, Margie TV also down in the chat. She sent me the link here, and she said, "You are live right now." I was like,
Yes.
"Oh, I was grilling outside. We're just cooking for dinner, so maybe I just go up there for 2 songs only."
Okay.
I'm here, and I'm ready for 2 songs. I'm kind of
All
hurry
right.
right now. Is it okay if I do 2 songs only?
Yeah, go ahead. I will make you
Oh,
big.
what song would you like to hear, guys?
I don't know what's
Anything
Rock
not
song.
copywritten.
Is it what kind of songs you like to hear?
rock. How about some Filipino music?
Filipino? Are you sure you want to hear the Filipino songs?
Well, I thought you did them wonderful last night, and I think they were Filipino songs. I'm not
No.
really up on
No.
the music scene.
Okay, I'm just gonna do. Hold a second.
Random songs.
Rock songs?
Not just anything random that you've just got in
Yeah.
front of you.
Yeah.
Funny? Funny.
Think of.
All right, you want it funny? Okay, here we go. Okay, funny. Here we go. My own version. Here we go. Sound testing mic 1 2 hello. Hey! This is Rosalie Nambiamore in the house of. Hi! My Tommy! Where are you? My Tommy said, what you gonna do with the 20 gun? 20 gun, 20 gun. Don't you understand? My brother's in a hospital. I need a 20 gun. My Tommy, hot dog, my Tommy, the center of the brand. Check it out. I drive this car crazy. I do it daily. They treat me really nicely. Buy me all this icy. Don't see and Gabbana. Point on on giving, keep on talking. I keep on talking to you, my Tommy. I keep on asking, keep on talking, keep on dating to you, my love, my Tommy, my Tommy. I took my Tommy, the Santa of the brand, my Tommy, my Tommy. I took my Tommy.
She's got me spending.
Who's spending all your money on me, my Tommy? I took my Tommy.
She's got me spending.
Who's spending all your money on me, my Tommy?
What you gonna do with all that junk inside that trunk?
Don't you understand? Don't you understand? My brother's in a hospital. I need a two-ticker. I'm gonna make you scream, make you scream, you scream. My Tommy, my Tommy. I took my Tommy, the Santa of the brand. Check it out. I'm wearing short, my Tommy.
She said, hey,
Down
yeah, let's go. I can be
relax.
your baby, you can be
It
my
feels
honey.
good
Let's
to
spend time,
me,
not money.
my
You mix your
Tommy.
milk with my
Yeah.
cocoa puff. Milky cocoa, mix your milk with my cocoa puff. Milky ride.
They say I'm all a sexy. The boys don't wanna mix to me. Always standing next to me. Always standing next to me. Shout to feel my Tommy, my Tommy. I took my Tommy, Santa of the bread.
You touch it, mama.
No drama. No drama. No drama. Put my face on your Facebook profile, so you know we're in relationship to me. My Tommy, my Tommy. I took my Tommy, my Tommy. The Santa of the bread. My Tommy, my Tommy. I took my Tommy. The Santa of the bread. Ooh, Tommy, my Tommy. In the back and front. Oh yeah.
She's got me spending.
Who's spending all your money on me? My Tommy, my Tommy.
She's got me spending.
Who's spending all your money on me? My Tommy.
What you gonna do with all that junk inside that trunk?
Don't you understand? Don't you understand? My brother's in a hospital. I need a two-ticker. I'm gonna make you scream, make you scream, make you scream.
What you gonna do with all that junk inside that trunk?
Don't you understand? Don't you understand? My brother's in a hospital. I
What you
need a
gonna do with
two-ticker.
all that inside that
I'm
shirt?
gonna make you walk, go to work, 'cause I need a two-ticker. My Tommy.
She's got me spending.
Who's spending all your money on me? Like Tommy, I took my Tommy.
She's got me spending.
Who's spending all your money on me? My Tommy, I took my Tommy. Give me money, Tommy. My headache now. To give me money, Tommy. There's another song for you all.
Good job.
Thank you. That was my own version.
Nutella biscuits. A delicious combination that just
All right,
has
last song, everybody. Keep going and kind of keep
All right. One more time.
one more time.
Hey guys, check it out. It's Mrs. Stevens. They say she can make things appear out of thin air.
Hey,
There
you
you
guys
go.
want to come in? I'm on.
Please don't stop the music. 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 It's getting late. I'm making my way over to my favorite place. I gotta get my body moving, shake the stress away. I wasn't looking for nobody when you look my way. Possible, can today. Who know that you'd be up and looking like you do? You're making me stay over here, impossible. Baby, I must say you're all so incredible. You don't have to go, don't you know I started? I just come here to party. But I'm looking on the dance floor, rock the body. Your hands around my waist, just let the music play. so explain what goes wrong between us. No one has to know. We did a proper show. The year I wanna start it, I just come here to party. But now we're rocking on the dance floor, acting naughty. Your hands around my waist, just let the music play. We're hand in hand, just a tease, and now we're face to face. I wanna take you away, let's escape into the music. DJ, let it play. I just can't refuse it. Like the way you do this, keep on rocking to it. Please don't stop the music. I wanna take you away, let's escape into the music. DJ, let it play. I just can't refuse it. Keep on rocking to it. Keep on. Please don't stop the music, music, music. Woo! Come on. Happy Saturday, everyone. Woo! Come on. Please don't stop the music, music, music. Woo! Please don't stop the music. I wanna take you away, let's escape into the music. DJ, let it play. I just can't refuse it. Love the way you do this. Keep on rocking to it. Please don't stop, please don't stop, please don't stop. I wanna take you away, let's escape into the music. DJ, let it play. I just can't refuse it. Love the way you do this. Keep on rocking to it. Please don't stop, please don't stop, please don't stop the music, music, music. Woo! Woo! Please don't stop the music. Please don't stop the music. Please don't stop the music. Thank you.
Awesome.
Oh my God.
Awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks. Hey, Lon, come on in. I sent you a link over there on Facebook. So, and Don, if you're not in your little dune buggy, come on
Dome
in.
buggy. What is dome buggy?
Dune
What do you
buggy.
mean? What do you mean by dome buggy?
It's a Volkswagen. It's modified to drive on the dunes, on the beach.
Oh, the Union got one. The Union is the Volkswagen, something like that. They vote for the Union, and they won on it. They got it.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And thank you so much. Happy Saturday, everyone. Dominique, Charlie's. I gotta go down and keep on cooking
All
outside.
right. Thank you very much for popping in. Enjoyed your
Bye.
music.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
Rosalie.
Bye bye.
And Jalen has entered the chat. And
Oh, Jalen. Yeah. Welcome. We
and
got the
Jalen.
Filipino crowd here tonight.
and on that bombshell, I must leave. I have a prior engagement. So
Oh, Justin's on
apologies.
again?
no. I've got to help my brother out this morning.
Ah, okay. Oh, okay. All right.
Right.
Meow
going.
is
If you're still
Rosalie.
going soon, I might rejoin then.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye. What is Meow's channel?
I don't know, is
That
he talking
is-
about Rosalie?
Yeah, that's what.
Here, I've got it. I'll put it up. I'll put it in the chat.
Okay,
in a
great,
second.
wonderful, and so yeah, that was interesting. Something a little different tonight. A little bit of culture. So that's what I'm going to have to experience in about 3 weeks. I will be in the Philippines 3 weeks from, I will be doing a show, hopefully a show at James Tanner's house. And and you'll be able to meet my girlfriend, Irene. She's going to meet me in Manila. She's flying up from Dipolog, which is in Mindanao, over on the west side of the island. And so she's going to meet me up there. We'll stay at hopefully the plan is that I'm going to stay at the Tanner's house for a few days and get to visit with them a little more than last time I was there. I was just there, and then I'm off to meet Irene in Davao, and then we went to Samal Island and stayed there for about 3 weeks, and then I was off to Cebu. So, yeah, Alan, I gotta try Red Horse beer. Next time I go to either I'm at a Asian market, I'll get some, or I could go to my big. We've got one of those big mega liquor stores. It's called Total Beverage, and it's huge. It's like a grocery store, and it's all booze, all kinds of booze. I think they even sell absinthe there. That'd be kind of interesting to try that.
I think modern absinthe is not like old absinthe. It's
yeah. The old absinthe was made with wormwood. Yeah, and it kind of has some kind of hallucinogenic effect, I guess.
Yeah, especially the more you drink, the worse it gets.
Yeah, if I won't. Well,
yeah, you're correct about that. That's why they used to call it the Green Fairy.
Yeah,
it was a green alcohol, and you'd see all kinds of crazy crap.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, now we got magic mushrooms are legal here. Don't know if I want to mess with that.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
I've already got enough problems. I don't need.
Mom, why is your face melting?
Yeah. Nobody needs an increased sense of paranoia and hallucinations all at the same time.
Yeah. You know what? We already got that in this country.
Well,
yeah. It's like all the nonsense you see on TV and the way people are getting triggered by anything. But we'll save that for the Sunday show. So I'm excited to fly the new Avata, and the new Avata has 3-bladed props on it instead of, mine has 4-bladed, but it originally came with 5-bladed props. I got the master screw props on the old one, and the motors are located where it's a puller, not a pusher like the other one. So I think that'll add to the stability of the drone itself. And also Dono does have the rib riders for the new drone. I'm still kind of mulling over if I should get some. I mean, they're like $26 he wants for it. But he's got some cool colors. He's got the lime green and the neon yellow, and then he's got blue, and I think he's got the red, which is a kind of a lipstick red kind of color, which I kind of like. I'm like going, either the green or the red. You know, I think green, it's sort of the opposite of the orange that I have on the other. So, yeah. And
Well, I'm a Christmas person, so I'd probably get like 2 of each, 2 red, 2 green, and
ooh, there you go. There you go.
you might not need them because again, the other night, and I forget who said this. Blast, I can't even remember exactly which show it was on, but somebody said that the Avata 2 motors were hobbled a little bit, that they couldn't go as fast as they were designed to. And I'm betting anything that was that's DJI's response to people sort of charging into trees at high speed and breaking the. They're like, oh, these silly Americans, these round eyes, they're gonna break the drone on the tree, so we won't make the drone go so fast.
Well, actually, it's faster than the old Avata because, well, who was it? Dono had it up over 60 miles an hour on
Wow.
it. And that's pretty darn fast. Lon, welcome to the show. Hope you enjoyed. Listen to the music.
Oh, wait. Load up on guns, bring your friends. It's fun to lose and to pretend.
So, how's the weather there in Western Michigan?
It's a little chilly, but the sun was out, so I went and flew 3 packs real quick on the Avata 2. I got 65 miles per hour out of it in straight line. So,
wow, that's awesome. Well, it's been snowing here, so it doesn't know what season it is. Last week it was 82 degrees. Now it's hovering around freezing. And
well, you heard global warming, man. It's why there was an eclipse. That's why there was an eclipse.
Yeah.
And, because of that earthquake.
Earthquake. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
All these guys out buying SUVs are causing eclipses and earthquakes, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Stuff you'll hear on The View.
Stuff we hear on The View for 100, Alex.
There you go. Oh man.
No. So you haven't flown the Avata 2 yet, huh?
No, I haven't. I've been busy with work, and the weather's just been crappy all week. And then I got a friend from Milwaukee that's in town for the week, and so haven't seen him in a long time. So we had a great lunch today, and so let's welcome all the way from Florida. It's Uncle Bill. Welcome.
Hi, how are you? What's up, Chaz? Hi, Lon.
We're listening to the music. Yeah.
What music are you talking about?
Oh, you missed it. I had Rosalie on earlier. She's Filipina, married to an American. She lives in Georgia. And I was on Margie's show last night. That's why I met Rosalie. And Rosalie came on and sang us a couple songs.
Okay, sounds nice. Was she any good?
Yeah.
Talk later. Anyway, hey, what color's my skin?
It looks good.
Caucasian, Bill.
Better than
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're still Caucasian, buddy.
Could be. Well, not on the inside.
All those melanin injections aren't cutting it. Yeah,
I'm all the colors of the rainbow on the inside. Not that rainbow. I mean, but I love all my mankind. Tomorrow's my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday!
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
That's why I'm late, because I bought myself something and I lost track of time installing it into that truck I love so much.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Uncle Bill. Happy birthday to you.
Fuck him at Fucking Applebee's, and somebody told them that it was somebody's birthday. Or Denny's.
You know, leave this thing into the Filipinas. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So anyway,
And what did you buy, Bill?
I bought myself, and I was a little nervous about plugging shit in to my electronics, but a StartX remote starter kit for my iPhone. Woohoo! Actually useful because it's fucking hot. Excuse me, in the driveway in the sun, you know, and you're getting that thing with the black and gray interior, and although the truck is white, which helps, you know, but now, I mean, I might right from here. I could just hit the lock, unlock, lock, starts up, get that AC running.
What'd you drop on that?
$100. All it is. 99. It's cheap.
How did it hook up through the ignition system, or is it the OBD2 style, or what?
The Obi-Wan Kenobi port. Yeah. What it does is you but not in front of it. You're supposed to plug the Obi-Wan, the OBD2 port is supposed to have. It's supposed to be two pieces. There's a plug that plugs into the back of it, right? Supposed to be. Of course, couldn't be that simple for me because that's a 5-minute install. They have a jumper wire that goes between that and click, click. And it's got a couple of wires. One goes on one side of the unit, one goes into the other. It programs for you, and you're off to the race. And then you just zip tie it up and you're off to the races. Not for Uncle Bill, of course. Apparently, no. What happened was they replaced the Obi-Wan port. In that apparently, which I never. How would I know? You know, it worked. I use the OBD2 Kenobi port fairly regular with my forescan tool. Yeah, I know forescan.
Foreskin tool.
Yes, I do, and I program shit. Anyway, that's how I got the camera.
Does bristlets with them?
Yeah, that's right.
I do it for the tips.
Oil, don't call them oil.
Anyway.
I got that.
So they must have somewhere along the line of the life of this vehicle, there's a gateway module right there. It's a communication module that makes everything communicate, and it's right there and it's not where it belongs, which is interesting. It is, see, a little detective work here. It's a Ford unit. They didn't put some aftermarket. It's a FOMOCO unit, and they got it zip tied to the front here, and they've got this little jumper to the Obi-Wan Kenobi, and it is the Obi-Wan. It doesn't separate. It's all one piece. There's no way to disconnect that and put this thing behind there. So they must have replaced that, and I don't know if they lost the old one or whatever, but they put this shorty in there, and they had to move it closer to where the OBD2 port connects to the front. Anyway, that all worked, so I never suspected it. So what I figured out, to make this a really boring story, I told you, is the gateway module, which makes everything communicate nicely, and on the other side of it, there was a plug that actually matched the one that normally goes into the back. I was a little concerned about this because it's going in the wrong side. You know what I mean? It's almost like a bypass, but it's not really because it's all in. You know. Anyway, it worked. I was very proud. And it was hard to get to. But
you just plugged it in, and now everything works.
It's kinda. I had to figure out where I had to find a place to plug it in, and I didn't just do it. I backed up.
Took it out to dinner first. Bought it some flowers.
I backed up all my settings. I backed everything up in case this thing just erased it. You know, my truck would stop running or whatever. You know, it's all backed up first. I did it the smart way. I hooked the wires up first before I put that little box on there before I programmed and then I checked the settings afterwards, and I saw the settings that had changed. And for $30 more, you could have bought additional to this kit, which puts it on your dashboard. And you could change your settings. How long the truck runs, 5, 10, 15 minutes, whether you want the climate control on automatic or last settings, you know, and all that other stuff in there, right? Well, I didn't spend the $30, but I got my scan out, and I did some research, and this is why I was late, because I really kind of got into it, and I have the settings on my dashboard. It didn't cost me a thing, so.
Oh, that's cool. I thought you were late because you told someone else the story before you came on.
I mean, to talk about something. I mean, you know, I got a boring life. You know?
No, that's actually interesting. Actually, I'm serious. Seriously.
It works great, you know, and it enabled something in the alarm system. Like if you do this, and then you lock, unlock, lock, and you can just shut it off too remotely, you know, and it shuts down. Now, if I go unlock and open, if I open that car door, it starts complaining. It says the car alarm, start the car, you know, in other words, prove that I have a key, and start the car. Or it's nothing's going to work. It's just going to shut down, which is kind of cool. It makes it a little more secure.
Cool.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't realize, because I found this out when I had a 2007 Silverado, and I bought one without the alarm, without the remote start, and yada yada yada. Back in the day, all new cars come with remote start now. It feels like, but it didn't come with remote start. So I had a buddy that worked for GM dealerships. I just drove in there. They hooked up to the computer, enabled it. All I had to buy was the key fob.
Right.
You know, they only use one computer for all their trucks for the most part. Because I like to have 5 different computers based on what trim level you have, right? And it's just all about what's enabled. So you just go in there. If you have the right computer stuff, you can just go in there and enable all this shit and use the factory remote start, quite frankly.
Well, that's the rub. I could have done the Ford way, you know, enabled all that and but then I need new keys. You know, well, the key fob, but when you get a new key fob, I have a key, but it's still programmed to the truck. So I would have to get to, and they charge an ass load of money to program that. I mean, not for you, because
not $100
for 2 keys. Oh yeah,
2 key fobs. You can buy key fobs on eBay for like $30, $20.
Yeah, but then you go get them programmed. I mean, it depends on the company.
That's true.
The programming is where they charge the fucking money.
You're right.
I mean, there's one place because I thought I had to replace a key for one of my vehicles. I forget which one. I think it was the Hyundai, and I was able to find a place that would do the programming for $75. Hyundai wanted with the key and the program. It was almost $400 for one fucking key. So they rob you. So you like you said, you go get some aftermarket and hope, but then the dealerships will program the aftermarket ones. You got to go and hopefully somebody else hopefully you still got one key left, and then they copy the programming over to the key. But what I don't know if I could do that with this. It probably comes out to the same amount of money without me having to go get the keys programmed.
I think you did all right personally. Yeah. You got it, and it came with a couple key fobs, probably, right?
No, you used your original keys. That's the advantage. I didn't have to change keys.
Oh, so you just punched the lock button 3 times or something like that?
Lock, unlock, lock. You could change it to lock, lock, lock. There's settings that you could do either way.
That's cool. The only downside for that is your range isn't great though, right? Because you just got your normal key fob range. Some of these new alarm systems, man, you can start your car. Hell, some of them have an app where you can start your car from Zimbabwe. You know what I mean? Anywhere you got internet, you can start.
Those are add-ons that this company sells that I can actually put a range extender in there for another $70, which I'm like, this key works pretty good. I'm sitting in my bedroom here and I can do it from here. You know, fuck it.
Cool. That's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like when I had an automatic, it was nice because all the new car manufacturers have an app. So I'm on my way back to the shop and it's winter. You know, I start my damn car. I'm a half an hour away.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I just get on my phone and.
You know, if it just knocks off, if I let it run long enough just to knock off some of that heat and bring it down that it's into the high 70s even or low 80s, so I don't get in my car and immediately look like I just got out of the shower.
Yeah.
You know, you fucking stain your shirt already. You know, it's like just got out of the shower. Especially when what I do is because I'm one of those, I jump out of the shower, dry off, clean, get dressed, and go. Now my hair's still damp. It makes you sweat more. You know, it just does. It does for me. I don't know. Plus I'm fat, so there is that part.
Yeah.
But anyway, fat-ish, we'll say, large,
chubby,
ish,
girthy,
healthy. You look healthy. You look like 2 healthy people, like a family, healthy family. But anyway, for $100,
a healthy bill.
Easy. It works. You know, whatever. I know. You can. There's ways to do it. OEM, Husky, and I think you have to put you have to have the OEM part. And I didn't do too much research, but you have to have a hood pin that indicates that your hood's open. is part of it for some reason. I don't know why, because one guy had a problem with his and his hood pin wasn't connected and blah, blah, blah. But I think mine has one. I think I started my car up and it told me my hood was open. So, I probably could have done it. But I just have an XL, so I wasn't assuming anything.
Your door.
No, I think you did pretty well.
Works. Yeah.
Good.
I think you did well for $100.
Yeah.
Good.
What's next, right? Upgrade the
turbocharger.
Yeah, upgrade the radio.
Upgrade the radio. Yep, there you go.
Oh yeah, that's like key.
In 2015 to 2020 F-150, 21 F-150, I think that's the range. That whole friggin' center piece has to be replaced, including your AC controls and everything. It's not like some nice little modular square like the old days. And actually, some new cars are that way. You just got one little mounting kit you got to stick in the middle of the dash, and blink, you're good to go. But girthy and moist.
Yeah. Question: Does your stereo integrate anything else like your warnings? Because my stereo tells me if I need oil or and it has a backup camera built in and all kinds of shit.
This thing has Sync 1. I mean, it does. It's the phone, the Bluetooth is through it somehow. Yeah. When you replace, say I wanted to go to Sync 3, you have to replace the whole thing. The APIM has to be replaced, the APIM module and the screen, and that module, that whole big thing, and all the programming, and it's a big pain in the ass, and it's about $1,500.
Well, there was a reason for this question. I used to install car stereos when I was a kid. There's a company called Pack, and they'll make a module that you plug into the back of your deck, and then it allows you to hook it up to amps. Because all you really need, it sounds to me, is just amplification and then better speakers. You don't necessarily need a different deck, do you?
I'd like Android Auto. That's the thing, and I don't have it. Right now, I've got a pretty cool made for the truck phone mount that doesn't block my vision. It holds the phone like forward, and I mean like right here. It's pretty convenient, and I just run Waze, and Waze is integrated with audio, so I run iHeartRadio through the Waze. So it's like halfway there. You know what I mean? And then the Sync 1, if I get text messages, it pops up on the Sync 1 screen. And I can.
Yeah, so I don't understand what you're missing, because you can run the map on your phone if your phone is sitting right there.
Yeah, that's what I do. I pop it up there and I put on Waze. And that's what I do.
I'm trying to save you about $1,000, because quite frankly, you could get this module and amplify the deck and put a couple speakers in, and you'll probably be happy. You'll probably spend $500 total max.
Yeah, I'm not a big audiophile. Sound is okay. It's not the advanced sound. It's not the Borg, the whatever Bang & Olufsen, whatever whatever Ford was putting in at the time as their premium. But it's just a standard cab. You don't need a lot of sound in there really to be loud.
I thought you wanted to get some more bass or something.
One Android Auto, I liked it, man. I got used to having it in my car.
You want it on your deck?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then that's easy enough. Just buy a deck. Big deal.
Ladies and gentlemen,
right on top of the dash.
It is time for Toffee Giveaway. Put in hashtag Toffee in the chat.
It's clearly
about 5 or 10 minutes.
Clearly, I was boring, Artie. Yeah. But anyway, there's that. There's popping my phone in and out. There's wireless Android Auto. They got little units that you can put on the dash. We'll see.
I have it. You're right.
Yeah.
I have it. I like it. It depends on what you're trying to do. Because mine has wired Android Auto, and I bought the Motorola module that just plugs in. Doesn't your deck have a USB in or no?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all you need is the module for Android Auto. Motorola sells one. You can't plug your phone into your deck and get Android Auto? No? Yes, no?
On my deck? No. It's just that 4.2 inch screen. It's got my the only thing I use the most for really is check the temperature and my backup camera. That's my backup camera.
Your deck has got your backup camera, right?
Yeah.
Your deck has got a backup camera, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to avoid swapping the deck out. That's why I'm trying.
Well, if I put a true Sync 3 in, like with all 4 parts, it'd be kind of expensive, but it'd be there. You know, because I went OEM when I put the camera in. I had to, I couldn't use that RCA plug single. You know, I had to do it the right. You know, I had to wire the truck and do it that way. So now, even if I got, say, a Pioneer or something, some Kenmore or whatever, Kenwood,
Kenwood, yeah.
And it presses my pants.
Yeah, there you
go. Even if I did that, you want to get one that has there's some data port thing built into it, so you keep your steering wheel controls and
right,
all this other stuff.
Or you have to buy a module, which Pack, and there's another company, I can't get their name off the top of my head. Maestro makes one. They don't make it integrate into your car's existing system or whatever, but it's like you said, it starts getting pricey though.
They got those Android Tesla style screens that I could put a 12, 13, 14 inch freaking Tesla style screen right in the middle there, and they range about the same price.
That's true.
And some of them, the more expensive ones, will integrate your sync features with it. If you trust them. And I tell you, that's really they gotta be. I guess you can dim them. Me driving down the road at night, and everybody can see exactly what you're doing in that car. You got a 14-inch tablet, basically, 2 feet away from you. Just
yeah. It's annoying. I rode around with a 11 or 12-inch tablet for a little while. I thought that was the way I was going to go. So I mounted a tablet in my car and just attached and then connected to my deck. Then that way I didn't care about wireless because I just left the tablet in my car. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you're right. And that big ass tablet, it was just kind of meh.
Well, like I said, this is actually integrated, and it comes with they come with everything you need to put it right into the dash of the truck. And I think the 14s are too big. They actually stick up above. I don't like that. A 12 is fine. A 12 is fine. I think 8 would be good. But a 12.
Mine's 8.5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine's 8.5, and that's fine. I'm not trying to watch movies on it.
No.
You know what I mean?
No, you're right.
So,
you're right. And there's one company that is a little more money. They've actually, I can't think of the name, but they're using the more recent Sync 3s, which are actually 8.47 instead of 8. So you get an extra half, which half an inch. Right, Artie?
That's what she said. Yeah. Half an inch is a half an inch.
Mm-hmm.
So if the truck's still running in a year, maybe I'll be doing that for my next birthday. I got to put a little money aside. My 25th wedding anniversary is coming up.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't you buy an Avata too?
A silver one for my silver anniversary. We'll put like silver stuff on it.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, silver anniversary. Good thing she doesn't like silver. She likes gold. I don't know if I'm going to live that long though.
Hopefully not.
Well,
that'll be expensive.
If she has
25 years,
you like die the day before your anniversary.
88. Like, I might make it.
I don't want to be that old.
If she asks for diamonds, take her to a baseball game.
Yeah. You have a comfortable couch, don't you, Bill?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good. I hope so.
It's overstuffed leather couch. I fall asleep on it all the time. I love my couch. Yeah.
Yes, it's a nice couch. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hi, cool cat. How you doing?
Mr. Kitty.
But anyway, thanks for not making fun of me for spending time. I got a boo boo. Coach, I got
boo boos.
I got a boo boo. I cut myself with my.
Oh, full boo wills. Got boo boos.
That knife is sharp, man. I got big ass Smith & Wesson curved blade, dangerous looking. Apparently, it's sharp. I forgot I sharpened it.
It's sharp or it's dull? I get cut from using dull knives.
Whoever this guy was apparently had something else installed in there, and there was a couple of errant zip ties that were still there that weren't connected to anything. So of course I can't leave these in here. I got to get rid of these. Bleeding all over the place. There's something to be said about rubber mats instead of carpets in your car. You can bleed and stuff, and no problem.
There you go. Hey, we got about 30 people, and we got 13 entries. Come on, guys. Open up your burner accounts. Yeah. We're up to 14.
Well, you encourage them so hard. Just run it, man. If they don't want to sign up, fuck them. I'm just saying, dude. I beg people to join my giveaway.
Hashtag coffee. Come on. Michael.
You know what I'm saying?
Here we go. Now they're coming.
Yeah, there we go.
Now you're asking to send the toffee to Istanbul or some
tell me about it.
Somewhere overseas.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So anyway, that was my birthday present to myself. I'm kind of happy.
Well,
cool.
I'm very happy that you got something you like. That's the best kind of presents. You buy them for yourselves.
Yep.
And my birthday's next month, so I'm gonna count this as my birthday gift. You know, stupid Avata.
There you go.
Good. Yep.
There you go.
Someone doesn't know. I bought a new video card for my computer. That was actually supposed to be my birthday present. So this will be my Father's Day. Father's Day. There you go.
Father's Day. There you go.
Yeah.
You guys got kids?
Not together. We got Shih Tzus. No, I have a son. So she considers it Father's Day for me because of my son from my previous marriage. So,
lucky.
Yeah, she's a good girl. She is.
Oh yeah.
She's Filipino. Have you ever? You know?
No, I'm in a Filipino lover sandwich over here. I like the roast beef in between two pieces of white bread with Filipino sauce on it.
I actually married.
Yeah, Art's getting ready to marry one.
That's what he says. Are you going to actually marry this girl? You going to make an honest woman out of her?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, unless she comes to her senses.
If she comes at all. Anyway,
what am I doing? You ever see those hooks Art's got going on there, dude?
God! Oh my God! I'm glad you can't see my face right now because
the visual, dude. It's like,
the horror!
You've never had the hook. I was like, I always think because my hand is all jacked up.
Oh, man.
Yeah, come get the hook, baby.
Yeah.
Come get the
hook. You got a real fan there. Cool Cat lawn sandwich, delicious.
Oh, okay, Mr. Kitty.
Magandang umaga. Robbie RC.
Get your drum roll ready.
I'll screw this up again. All right, you ready?
Oh yeah. Oh no, you guys got it down.
All right, in 3, 2, 1.
Hey,
you're just talking about Cool Cat. You see how he kind of hovered over my name and then went to somebody else?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he has a list in there of people that aren't allowed to win. He just skips over them.
Insult my toffee, will you? It's going to Cool Cat.
Mr. Kitty in Canada or England or wherever the hell he is.
He's in England. Cool Cat.
Give it to Lloyd, the prize dumpster.
Is that what you want to do, Cool Cat? Do you want to gift it to somebody? Because
he says he wants to give it away. He's going to give it to Lon.
No, give it to Lloyd. Lloyd.
Is that okay with you, Michael?
Mr. Kitty?
Mr. Kitty?
He's thinking. Okay. Give him a moment. This is a big decision.
Dude, I still got like a pound of this shit in my cupboard. As Edmund's or whatever you call Engstrom's toffee.
I used to
No,
argue.
I don't want it.
And now I think he's cool. Ah,
Oh, shucks.
you're cool.
Dude, I got like a pound of it. I got like at least a half pound to a pound of this shit still in my cupboard.
Well,
So
he
I bought
gave
one of those big jugs
to
of it.
you, so you send it to the prize dumpster.
Okay, I'm giving it to the prize dumpster.
Okay. All right.
You might as well just have an automatic package that goes to Lloyd every week.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe you can buy those. That postage in bulk.
Is that okay, cool guy?
Is that okay?
I mean, you
Mr.
worked so
Kitty?
hard to win that toffee.
All right. He says okay.
Ah, cool.
Ha.
Ha.
Scott
Thanks a lot, Don.
In case you don't know, Scott Nadeau is undergoing cancer treatment. So, Scott, we wish you a speedy recovery and a full remission. So, thank you for coming.
Yeah, congratulations on your treatments and all that.
Yeah.
What do you say? What do you say? You know what though? How do you guys even know when people have cancers? I've always wondered that. You guys like find out? How do you find all that out? I'm just curious.
Well, because
a Canadian newspaper.
Yeah, Canadian.
No, I mean I'm being serious here. I've never understood how you guys all know this stuff. I'm just gonna be gone one day. Trust me. You guys are never gonna know. I could have pancreatic cancer right now, and you guys would have no idea. And then one day,
you have pancreatic cancer? Oh, we got to get on the messenger boards.
There you go.
You know, it's just interesting how I'm surprised you guys know. That's all.
Well, because he sent me a Facebook message, and it was him getting the port put in. He got the port in to where the chemo goes in.
Oh,
so
yeah, I've had chemo, so I know the deal. I'm well familiar with chemo.
For what? Lon?
Throat cancer. I've had throat cancer 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah,
Did they make you swallow the radioactive pill?
Yeah. What they did do is they went down my throat with a camera and a small scalpel and a tube, and then they came in this side. You can't hardly see the scar anymore, but they came in this side with looked like a Coke spoon almost. And because it was so close to my jugular vein, they were afraid they were going to nick my jugular vein. That's how my dad died. This cancer ate through his jugular vein. And
My dad
he drowned in his own blood.
My stepdad had throat cancer. I mean, it's been taken care of, but he's part of that Camp Lejeune. You ever see it advertised on TV? Yeah, because he was
water. Yeah,
he was there during that period of time, so he's part of that whole lawsuit thing.
Oh,
okay. So he'll get his $50 share, whatever.
They keep contacting me because of when I was in Kuwait, and they had all the oil. They were spraying down the oil refineries with that chemical, and people were coming down with cancer left and right, and they're trying to blame it on that chemical or whatever. Forget the fact that you smoke 2 packs a day for 20 years. And all those guys are, and I'm like, yeah, they keep contacting me. You should be part of this, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, yeah, okay. But anyway, no, it's all good. We'll see. I got reoccurring throat cancer. It keeps coming back. It's always going to come back.
Oh, okay.
They call it like Russian roulette cancer is what they call it. It just keeps coming back until finally it gets your jugular vein, and then it's a wrap because they can't operate on your jugular vein.
Ah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had a comedian friend that had throat cancer, and they made him swallow a radioactive pill. And I guess it just on the way down, it just it just basically zapped your throat, and you started talking like it's make a promise you can't commit.
So it made him senile?
No, it made him really
yeah, I mean, I understand the throat, but the lack of word.
Mickey, come in.
Yeah,
it was. You gotta stop, Mickey.
Yeah, I couldn't talk for about 2 weeks. It was heaven for everybody around me.
Oh, I bet it was.
Yeah, I had to walk around with a notepad because I still went to work, so I had to walk around with a notepad and then write down whatever I had to let people know. I had to write it down.
Mhm.
So
Cool.
Well,
Art
he's
Smith
80, he's
talk.
83 and he's still going strong. So
Oh, good.
Oh.
Yeah, my dad had prostate cancer,
Mm.
and he was in remission for several years. But when he did the treatment, he did the radiation. Oh, Charles is back, and
Charles is back.
and he did the hormone treatment, and it touched off his emphysema, so he was on oxygen for the rest of his life. And then he broke his hip, and they found out, oh, guess what? Your cancer's back, and it's metastatic now. So, and he was gone fairly quickly, you know. They couldn't operate on him because that would have killed him. And so we put him in one nursing home. He hated that. But since he was a vet, he got to go to Fitzsimmons Army nursing home, which is part of the hospital there. And he loved it. And he was gone the next day. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
So he moved in and died a day later?
Yeah, about less than 48 hours.
Wow.
They let him have a beer, and he was just like, boy, I really like this place. It got my own room, a TV, and
I wasn't there long enough to hate it. That's awesome.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It went on a high note, I guess.
Yep. He just had a massive heart attack, and that was it. Yep.
What a upbeat and charming story.
Yeah, we went from
I know,
cancer
no
to-
kidding. No
My
kidding.
dad drank himself to death when he was 48. That's it. That's the whole story. He just drank till he didn't.
Yeah,
That's the
That's-
stories I like, actually.
that's,
You know, straight to the point.
1 minute talking, next minute sliding down a wall. How is it?
yeah.
Yeah.
We call that suicide on the installment plan.
Oh, it's like smoking and vaping. Hey, it's 420. Who's all getting high?
Yeah. 420 on 420. Hey, anybody know whose birthday is today?
Hitler.
Yep, that's right. And didn't manage to
Look at
live
this
out.
dog. Mein Führer.
Hitler was born on 420. Think about
Yeah.
that. He was high too towards the end.
And then he
That was before.
passed
the big
away,
one.
or he killed himself on the 30th of April. Yep.
Who was
Yeah.
born on the 21st?
You.
Yes. And
And
1961.
Franklin Delano
a
Roosevelt.
lot of people. I mean, just
Yeah, I
a
know, right?
lot of people.
Lots of people. Like a lot of
Millions
people.
and millions of people.
I
And,
tell you what, a lot of people.
and Queen Elizabeth II.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Like 365th of the population, basically.
Yeah, you're right.
Approximately.
Yeah.
And they were born someday.
Mm-hmm.
So,
There-
Avata. No, I'm
4
just
months after that, World War II was over.
My beer is gone. I need
What?
another. I need another one. And you know, and you,
kidding. Get another beer.
based on the brand of beer and who was at my house, where do you think this beer Modelo came from?
Mexico?
Kenny is he's a big Modelo pusher. Everywhere he goes,
Oh.
it's like Johnny Modelo seed. Everywhere he goes, there's Modelo beers all over.
Okay.
Modelo seed.
Yeah,
But, you know, Modelo's the number one beer sold in America for a minute. I don't know if it still is, but it took over for Bud Light after
Sure
Bud
did.
Light went all.
Yeah.
You know?
Anheuser-Busch owns that too. But anyway, I'll be.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. Modelo used to be a sponsor of UFC, and everybody was cool with that. And then Bud Light became a sponsor. Everybody was up in arms. I'm like, you guys are stupid. Budweiser, Anheuser-Busch owns both these brands. You know, they took pocket out of the right hand. They took money out of their right pocket and put it in their left pocket.
Then they laid off a bunch of people.
Well, that was what the distributors did.
I'm
not sure Anheuser-Busch did, but no. Why would they? If they were, I've worked in factories. You've worked in factories.
Yep.
They'll run the Bud Light for the morning shift, and then they'll switch over to the Modelo. You know what I mean? And bottle Modelo or can Modelo for the afternoon shift. You know what I'm saying? It's not like the people in the factories. I can't imagine why anybody in the factories got laid off.
Now it is imported beer because it's brewed in Mexico, and I guess it's canned by Anheuser-Busch up here
in St. Louis. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
In the factory,
they don't mention it on here anywhere. They're ashamed.
Well, we do have a Anheuser-Busch plant here in Colorado.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And Coors is brewed here.
Yeah,
hey,
we all know.
Yuengling is the oldest American brewery in the country. Yuengling.
Really? Yuengling.
The one in Pottsville,
Yuengling now.
Pottsville, Pennsylvania is the oldest, and that's the original. But they have one in Tampa. So Yuengling's very popular, yes. They needed one. They just kept growing and growing and growing. And Yuengling's good beer. Yeah.
I wonder what they count for a brewery. I wonder if it's like, 3 monks and a 3 monks and a donkey, and they count that as having a brewery, you know what I mean? Because they sold beer out of there. I'm just always wondering about that. We have the oldest so-and-so, and then you look at the joint and it had like 6 employees or something. You know what I mean?
No,
They're making it a big deal.
I used to work up the street from that brewery. They still produce the beer there. It's an old ivy-covered building. It's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah.
We do tours, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the original building?
American beer, yeah.
American.
Mm-hmm.
American.
Although Yuengling was probably a German import guy, probably.
All of them. All of them. The Millers, the Budweisers, all of them. Yeah. Yep.
Miller's German?
No, I'm saying everybody. Yeah, they were all brought in here. I think the name was Mueller or something like that. Yeah, and they got changed. You know how people's names got changed at Ellis Island?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I think that's what happened to them. I don't really know. I'm not a big beer connoisseur, not like that.
Yeah.
I just know every time I've looked into it, every single one of them were all from somewhere else.
Yeah.
And they moved here and started a brewery here. They used to do it there, and then they brought it here. You know what I mean? So, which, whatever. Nobody claimed that beer was invented in America, so no one's ever made that claim. You know what I mean? So,
I mean, you can kind of claim bourbon here, even though it's whiskey. Yeah, bourbon's here. Bourbon is sour mash whiskey, and so sour mash was from Kentucky originally. Well, in fact, to be called bourbon, it was supposed back in the day. I don't know if they still stick to this, but it had to be produced in Kentucky. Like champagne is supposed to be from Champagne, France, and all of this is sparkling wine. These are just fun facts to know and lie about.
Fun liquor facts.
Yeah. Yeah, sitting around a bar trying to show how smart you are.
What about like corn whiskey and stuff like that? Is that something that was invented here? You would think so, because corn is indigenous product.
Well, that's it. Yeah, because sour mash is corn. Yep. And to be considered bourbon, I think you have to be over 50% sour mash.
Right.
So what do they make regular whiskey out of? Rice or something?
Not
rice. Sorry, I mean wheat.
All kinds of grains. Wheat. Yep.
Barley. Yep.
No, that's actually mildly interesting.
Yeah. I mean, all Irish whiskeys are a blend. I'm not crazy about blends. Blends all taste like Seagram 7 to me. They just not as bourbon has more of a, I don't know. I'm not a corn fan, but it doesn't taste like I'm eating corn. I just like, and
this stuff is single malt made here in Denver.
Wow, when'd you buy that?
It's awfully clear. It looks like vodka.
Yeah, it is because it's empty.
It's awfully clear. That's a good one. But it had a cork and everything. Jesus, you get a raise at work. Yeah, you guys need to quit giving Art money.
No, he just
Holy
drinks.
shit, he's out buying single malts and shit, and Avatas and flying to the Philippines. Jesus Christ. Single malt is no joke. Like I said, I'm no expert or anything, but oof, that's usually expensive, right?
Yeah. Well, it's a specific taste that people like.
Yeah.
Like a Jim John. Beer was invented by a guy who accidentally dropped yeast into a toilet. That is actually how they make booze in the jail.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, they take raisins or anything that'll ferment.
What do they do for a toilet?
But you need yeast, so you take the bread. So you can get, hopefully there's still some yeast cultures active in there, and they'll take their scraps of bread and their orange peels and whatever fruit they can sneak out, bananas, anything that has sugar in it, and they put that in a bag with some water and they stick it in their toilet and they just let it sit there and ferment.
Speaking of yeast,
also in a bag in the toilet.
In a bag. Oh yeah. They pull it out when they got to pee, put it back in.
Oh, dude, I ain't gonna lie. Whenever I heard people talk about toilet wine and whatever, I literally thought they were making it in the toilet bowl.
Yeah, no, they're using plastic. That's the other thing that they have to sneak out is the plastic bags. They'll sneak out with bread bags, and use them if they can't get a garbage bag. But in the jail system, they all have jobs, and one of them is actually emptying out the trash and empty out the trash cans, and they just snitch some, a couple of bags. And but in fact, I used to run the crews. Sweeping the block. Our block was over 600 in the Guinness Book of World Records. That jail's gone now. 660-foot long blocks. That's how big the blocks were. We had 500 and some odd inmates on that block, just on one block. Yeah.
Wow.
Four corrections officers, and one sergeant and a lieutenant that you shared with another block, and we had to control all these guys.
What the hell? Who needs to drink that bad?
Hey, you had to keep your sniffer out, because if they don't seal that bag, you can smell it fermenting. But at night, put it out the window because it'll explode. You got to let some of the gases out. But we know somebody had wine when Headhunter Jim all of a sudden was falling all over the place, plowed on booze, and then he get the shit beat at him because he gave it up. You know what I mean? Because you screwed it up for everybody else. Hey, guys can get creative when they want what they want.
Well, yeah, that's how everything's created. When you want something, that's how things are invented. Yeah. Hey, Art, you're a pervert. Have you seen all these videos on YouTube now of the see-through clothing try-on hauls or whatever? You can't show them on.
You said that so matter-of-factly, like Lon, it was like it's a known entity.
Oh, Lon, I like it. You don't have to promote my channel.
No, seriously, they have these goofy ass. It's the craziest thing. They try on see-through clothing with no bra on or nothing. I mean, it's insane. They might as well be standing there naked. I don't understand, and I would steer you that way, but you'd probably get in trouble on your stream. That's the funniest part.
Yeah.
But YouTube lets them. It's all day long.
Wow.
It's insane. I mean, we're talking absolutely see-through. And I'm not kind of see-through, sort of see-through. I mean, absolutely see-through. It's insane.
Wow.
And you're like, what the hell is going on here? How can they get away with it?
It's probably advertisement for their OnlyFans page. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
what,
it's still,
what exactly did you search?
Yeah, but they're showing nudity at this point, Art.
Transparent clothing try-on. Transparent clothing.
They're writing it down. Transparent clothing.
No, I'm telling you, dude, it's insane.
Kleenex right there on the desk, ready to
34 million views, dude. That'd be like 34 million views. It's insane.
Meanwhile, you show a gun for 5 seconds on a live stream and they shut you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's my point. And it's just weird what they allow and what they don't allow.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's
Yep.
it's
Well,
so
it's like
weird.
what's that channel where they show poon and they're shaving it, or it's like some kind of art or something. They consider it art, and they're shaving
Vaginas.
Yeah, that's a good word.
Hoo-ha's, VJJ's,
Yeah, foo-foos.
Beaver,
JJ's,
the monkey.
You know, and they're shaving them, and they're totally naked, and it's okay because it's art.
Oh, it's art.
No, art. Don't get naked.
Well, 34 million views.
Perfect.
You know.
Well,
you said that like it's a foregone conclusion. All right, you're a pervert. You're a well-known, pervert.
yeah.
Well, he's in love with that Mary Burke chick or whatever. Some of these girls are actually attractive.
And actually less than 40 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
literally just went to YouTube, went search, bam, this one came up like immediately. You can't play it on your channel. I don't know. I don't think you can play it on your channel because you could do a reaction video on it. Though.
Oh, I understand. Oh, I see. Somebody sent me the link. Somebody put the link in there.
I did. I put the link in the private chat.
And I understand because the disclaimer says this professional
entertainment or this is for informational purposes.
This professional video reviews the form and function of clothing and is not meant to be sexually gratifying. Well, as long as I know that.
Oh, not meant to be.
Not at all. That's why their entire audience is middle-aged guys from Pakistan. You know?
Not meant to be. Yeah, it is.
And that isn't even the worst ones. There's some worse where they have tops and bottoms that are fully transparent. I mean, the gynecologists don't know more about them than you do if you watch that video.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's insane. I don't know how they get away with it.
She needs somebody to help her with her audio mix. You really can't hear what she's saying over the music.
There's words.
Oh, is she talking?
There's talking? Oh. I started lips moving, but I thought she was chewing gum or something.
I heard some kind of noise.
You know what I'm talking? See what I mean? It's just nuts. And it's flooded YouTube in the last few weeks. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, what the heck?
Well, let me ask you now, if they're talking about the form and function of clothing, why does she start out going like this? And then she's going throughout the entire video and going like that. I thought it was about the clothing, not about the come hither looks and
right. And it keeps turning around, showing, and they'll wear like a thong, and and it's just whatever. I'm all about breasts or whatever. I'm fine. I'm not complaining. It's just really strange that they'll kick you off YouTube. If you say something wrong or you show an image of like you said, of a GUN, or if you think that vaccines are wrong or some bullshit, they'll kick you off YouTube. But these girls can parade around, for all intents and purposes, topless.
Yeah, Lon, it might be that it's been on there for a while. You just discovered it, and since you've been clicking it, it's feeding you more of what you like.
Well, it could be. It might have been around for a while because I've seen the ones where they do the body painting. I thought those were a little bit racy because those, they basically just show everything, and it's because it's for art. Body painting
for me.
Yeah, it's for art. It's all for art.
All right,
so,
I gotta go. I'll be back in about 3-4 minutes.
Okay.
That was the first one I pulled up. That's kind of funny because she's actually kind of cute.
I like that ethnic looking, long, nice looking girl. Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty girl.
Yeah. Pretty girl.
Yeah.
I looked at her face.
She has one, I think.
She
I think she might even had hair. I'm not sure.
Lots of hair. Long hair, and she never let it get in the way. That is important. What am I doing? I'm going to drink this grenade.
There you go.
No, I'm just kidding.
Brazilian wax channels. That's what it is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it's I'm like I said, I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong. I'm full in. As far as I'm concerned, they can pass a law and women can walk around topless from now on.
I'm full in.
Cool. I'm full in.
They did that in New York.
Here in the Midwest, here in my town, we had a lady walking around topless, and people called the cops, and they said we can't really do anything about it. She's not breaking the law.
You have no nudity laws in your city, your town?
Nope.
Some towns do.
Sometimes, but they can't discriminate. See, the problem is if a man can walk around topless, how can it be illegal for a woman to walk around topless? And that's where that's
we got different parts. Parts is not parts. Parts are different parts.
No, dude, you can't discriminate like that, though.
You can't now because a man, a woman, they all have the same parts now, from what I understand.
Yeah. There's no difference. No, I'm cool. I'm waiting for that day to happen, and I'll start taking walks through the college campuses and stuff. Colleges around here and stuff. Yeah, I'll start taking my walks through colleges or whatever.
The problem is the people who take advantage of that law are people you don't want to see topless anyway.
Yeah,
dude, new beaches and the same thing. They were like, "Oh, there's a new beach over there." I go, "No. I learned my lesson in Germany." We're like, "Oh, yeah, go to the new beach, dude. Woo-hoo! Get there." You're like, "Oh my god!" You're like, "Put it on." Ooh.
Put it on. Put it on.
You should probably shave before you get naked, lady. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's where all the swingers hang out.
That's where all the hang out.
There was only a couple swingers. Most of them just pointed out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, yikes. All right. Yeah, I learned my lesson. No thanks.
Yep.
No thanks. One hot girl and 30 decrepit dudes and like 5 or 6 fat chicks. You know what I mean? They're like, yeah.
Hey, Jim. Welcome. Jim. Yeah. Welcome. Good.
Mr.
Hey, we got Captain Ray. Welcome. Good to see you, sir.
Hi, Captain.
At Waypoint, New England. Or is he here already?
Yep, Waypoint. Yep.
Let's track it.
Brian's been here. Dewey. Chris Wedgeworth. Good to see you.
See Wedge.
Crowd tonight. What else? Who else got the Avata too? Don, did you get one? No, he's on the original Mini. Yeah, he's not going to part with that. It worked just fine for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You know they're coming out with a new sub 250, but it's just another Mini. It's kind of funny. They call it the Mini 4K. It's already in the app, which is really hilarious. It's going to come out. I think it's going to come out in Costco or something like that.
Just by the way, Lon, that channel I'm sorry to interrupt. I just had to bring this up. That channel you brought up has had 19 million views, 177,000 subscribers. Joined February 4th, 2024.
Jesus. There you go. I wonder if it's monetized.
It's a month and a half.
And not. And if you watch every single video, it's her putting on some shirt and standing around going, "Yeah, and I think
I don't.
Yeah, I like the texture. It's very nice."
Lon, you said it was nuts, but I didn't see any of those.
Yeah. Okay.
Foreman,
you want to see some? These nuts? No.
You know, it'd be funny if she had them.
Oh my God, it wouldn't surprise me these days.
Yeah.
That Blair White, man, she's one that could get you in trouble. You know, you ever hear of Blair White? She's a trans person that's kind of conservative, I guess. And she was in Tom McDonald's, one of Tom McDonald's music videos. And she used to be a dude, and
yep.
Late night, a couple beers. You know what I mean? He might come home to a surprise. You might wake up to a surprise.
Yeah.
You know, like wait a minute. Testes 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Tickle me Elmo. Testicle.
Oh
no! So you heard about the Olympics, the new uniforms that the USA guys are going to have the very form-fitting, sheer, and so the athletes are complaining, especially the females, because it's showing off their balls. And
yeah, it is pretty. Yeah, that's another series of channels when you're bored and perverted. You watch like track meets, female track meets, because yeah, yeah, a lot of those girls are.
well, you know why witches don't wear underwear? For tighter grip.
Yeah.
Bill got that one.
Yeah, I understood it.
Yeah, that's why you don't wear underwear when you play Quidditch.
There you go. Yeah.
But Harry, the splinters.
They help keep you on, Hattie. I just saw another
yeah,
one of those videos, and starts them all off the same way. I thought it was about to close. Why are you doing that? You know, I love you stuff.
Yeah, I see a binge coming on for Bill.
There's not that many videos. I mean, she has only doing it since February. It only takes me one.
Yeah,
I can't subscribe to that. You know, my wife uses the same account that I use.
Ooh, you better clear your history, buddy.
Yeah, there you go.
No, I don't get buried. It gets buried immediately. She watches one Chinese soap after another. I cannot. I could watch something 15 minutes ago, not finish it, go back to try to. Can't find it. It's so pushed out of my history that it's just gone. Yeah, and now YouTube has actually started translating stuff to Chinese for me.
That's nice.
Ah,
yeah.
Offering to translate stuff to Chinese.
Yeah. Well, you can. I got a spare room for you, Bill. When your wife finds all that shit on your history, I got a spare room you can stay in when your wife finds all that shit on your YouTube history.
She doesn't. She's not jealous. She doesn't care.
Oh, okay. Got one of those. That's nice.
That's good.
Well, she trusts me. You know, she actually, back when I wasn't this, and I was still thin and young and had dark hair and was dating, had me followed by a detective for a couple of weeks after she met me.
Wow.
Everywhere I said I was, that's where I was. Everything I said I was doing, that's what I was doing. And she was happy with that, and she's never looked back.
How much did you pay the PI?
Never met him. He even tried to set me up. Like this really attractive girl. And I was in the middle of moving to a different apartment and packed up all my stuff. So I would work that shift, and all I had was this old crap that they were like checked chef pants, a shirt that didn't fit me anymore and was from like the wrong decade, you know, like big. I looked ridiculous, right? And here's this girl with a pack bar, really, really attractive girl that everybody was trying to hit on. Makes her way over to me and just starts talking to me for no reason at all. I blew her off, tried to push her off with my friend because I was in love. That was a setup. The detective was there and paid her to go try to hook up with me.
Okay.
But that was it. You know that in 25 years of me being as boring as shit. I think she
good for you.
I'm all right. 25 years.
Wow, 25 years. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
My folks managed almost 55 years. Yeah, they did manage.
Well, Mud. Hey, Mud. Hey, Don. How long you been with your wife? Who the fuck knows? I don't know. Forever.
As long as I can
27
remember.
years.
27 years? Good for you.
Oh, good for you.
Good for
Where'd you get up for your
you.
25th?
We went to Florida.
For your silver? Yeah. You didn't get her any silver?
To the Silver Coast.
You just came to the home of the Silvers?
Yeah, that's it.
Silver Springs. Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't know. It was only 2 years ago.
Yeah.
She didn't give me any silver.
Hi ho, silver.
Yeah.
Just put on a mask.
He meant cyanide, I believe.
Spell cyanide.
Yeah.
I offered her some gray pubes, but she didn't want that kind of silver.
I was with the second one for 13 years. So how many years is that? There's 38. First one was only a year. 39 years I've been married in my 63 years.
Wow. That's quite the accomplishment.
They keep wanting to marry me. I don't know why. They see something.
I have no idea, Ray. He moved out.
Yeah, I know.
Because you're a project, Bill?
Yeah, women like to fix stuff.
Yep.
I'm a good
Yeah.
in between wives, I lose a lot of weight. I present a lot much better in between wives.
Sure.
Time year number 3.
Woo, that was a quick one. That last one went quick.
Was that quick?
I don't know. It feels quick.
Yeah.
Did he just go for a beer?
That's what she said.
Let's look at the time. We'll get it's 8:47. Let's go get another one.
Okay. There you go.
Switch to whiskey.
Bourbon. There you go. Yeah, move the jug over to your desk.
Yeah, single kernel, single.
Yeah, your tag. Move the pony tag closer.
What do they call that? They call that what do they call it? Single cob bourbon or something, as opposed to single malt.
Single malt.
Oh, even a bourbon. Would be like a single mash.
Yeah, sour mash. That's what.
Yeah, I know, but how can it be a malt? What's malt got to do with it?
Because they're not making it with malt; they're making it with corn.
Yeah,
right. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's where they sprout it. Turn some malt. Yeah. Oh, Ray says,
so it is malt.
Yeah. You don't know what malting means? That's where they sprout the grain. That's when you malt the grain.
Corn?
Corn is a grain. Yep. Just like wheat.
Is it though?
Yeah, when it's germinated and it starts to sprout, and then they roast it to kill it, and it holds the sugars and all the
Here's a wiki how on how to malt corn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you could. What I did, my dad made
Malto-meal is good.
Beer.
You like chocolate malto-meal with a little bit of butter?
I used to when I was a kid. I haven't eaten malto-meal since I was a kid.
Yeah,
I tried to make.
I like it. I keep some and I have it every once in a while, but I prefer oatmeal.
Yeah, oatmeal is easier to make.
Yeah, cream of wheat.
Take a scoop or that bag.
Yeah.
Pull it out. Chomp, chomp, chomp.
A bag.
Yeah, instant oatmeal.
Yeah,
I get the big tub so I can
canister with the white guy on the top.
Yeah, I want to do the drum set.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, my favorite oatmeal maker looks just like a Quaker.
Yeah.
Make a
play
little
Babalu with it afterwards.
Have you ever done that?
8:50.
Those goldfish.
I'm gone for 2 minutes and come back and talking about instant oatmeal. The fuck?
Yeah, man.
That's right.
Coffee is a
call it
corn is a grain.
I like oatmeal, actually.
How's corn a grain, by the way?
It's a grain.
It's great. It's if you look at wheat, it's an ear. Looks just like corn, only smaller.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's the measure because rice is a grain, right?
Yes.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It doesn't look anything like wheat.
Nope.
I don't think it's a matter of looks. I think I just wonder because you can eat corn like you normally eat corn. I get it. You can dry it and then grind it up and yada, yada, yada.
I think rice, before you separate it from the chaff and like that, I think it does kind of look like corn.
Mm-hmm.
You think so?
And
okay.
corn also originally started, it's been bred to have the larger kernels too.
Right.
It used to be the actual corn was small.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, the
maize.
American Indians have been hybridizing, which is, hey, genetically modified. Oh, wow, we've been doing that for thousands of
Well,
years.
no, not the way we're doing it nowadays.
No, I think not. Tell him, Chaz.
Yeah.
What the hell?
And the interesting thing about corn is it is the, I would say, the Wolverine or the Deadpool of vegetables, because it doesn't matter how much you chew it, it reassembles itself.
Ah, yes, it does. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, you just don't chew it enough. You wolf it down like a pig, Don. You need to slow down and chew your food, young man.
Yeah.
I don't like corn. Never liked corn on the cob. Can't eat it.
Oh,
Pops in your
like
mouth.
corn.
Pops in your mouth like big yellow zits.
I like
just-
corn.
I like corn. Like Freak on a Leash is a really good song. I really like that.
Mm-hmm.
Freak on a Leash. Yeah.
I think I'm the only person I know that doesn't like corn. The whole family. It's sweet as sugar. My grandmother used to tell me.
Well, who was the babe, Don?
My wife brought me ice cream.
Ooh.
Oh, wait a minute.
A Reese's drumstick.
Mm.
Oh, thank you, Don's wife. She's brought me water.
She's not. She could have gotten there.
She could too.
You don't
Your
live
wife
in my
is
house.
Magical. Your wife is magical.
I agree with you on that. She is magical.
Mm. Mhm.
Well, you know, those witches, they put their broomstick and they fly and they can just appear places, you know, it's quick.
Yeah.
And we were talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
I have ice cream drumsticks in the freezer, as a matter of fact.
Do you?
Yeah.
I should have bought some. I got all kinds of fruit popsicles because I thought I was being a good person for health or whatever.
Fail.
There's so much sugar in those things. I buy
I
them.
know,
too.
right?
Yeah, we buy them too. I like the tangerine ones are awesome, by the way.
Yeah,
They're
the
my-
coconut one, the pineapple ones are off the charts.
yeah,
And
they're
of
good.
course, grape. I had the grape ones. The mango ones are good. All of them are good, really. They're all insanely good, to be honest with you.
See, I was enjoying these. They had these black raspberry ones that were half dipped in chocolate.
Ooh. Oh,
Man. You can't make believe they're good for you at that point, though.
Yeah, you're done, son.
Black,
Yeah.
dark chocolate, black, and raspberry
Ooh.
frozen.
Mhm.
It's just badass.
Magnum, who makes those? That sounds familiar, though. I think I've seen those.
They're good.
Mm.
I don't know who makes them. I haven't seen them in a while. I saw them in Jersey.
Mm.
And we bought some, put them in the freezer when I went to my mother's funeral. And I haven't seen them around here. I'm looking. I'm waiting.
Wait for someone else to pass away so you can get some more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was the highlight.
Yeah. Wow. Anything is a highlight with that kind of situation. Like, holy crap.
Anyway,
You know.
I
Yeah.
like her anyway. Let me see.
Yeah.
Raspberry.
You know what they used to sell at Walmart of all places was a habanero coconut mango ice cream. And it was off the charts good, but apparently it didn't sell that well. I don't know because they dropped it off the market and it never came back. I'm like pissed about it. I check every time I go to Walmart to see if it came back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they have them in Target.
There you go.
Who makes them? Dove? Somebody makes them. It's a name that I'll recognize.
Oh, yeah,
Dove makes raspberry sorbet in dark chocolate.
Ooh.
Damn. So it isn't Dove. Okay. It'll
But
be
they
somebody I
do
recognize.
have that. Magnum double at Target. I've never heard of Magnum.
Yeah, those are really
raspberry
good.
ice cream bars. Okay, with dark chocolate.
Love their condoms.
Yeah,
Johnny
like you
Pops,
know.
what the hell that is?
Like you know, Gremlin. Shut up. Shut up.
They're
You can use
always on
finger
the top
condoms, dude.
shelf.
Get the fuck out of
This
here.
is the one. Here we go. Outshine. They sell them at Walmart,
Outshine. Okay.
and they have the. It's. Oh, yeah, I'll share it.
Well, they have like 10 different flavor Outshine because I have Outshines in my freezer right now.
Well, the Outshine tangerine is badass. But hold on, I'm going to share. Present. Share screen.
All right, let me get down.
Here we go. Share.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go. With antioxidants, so you know it's good for you.
Ooh.
Yeah, exactly. They just had to say something like that on the front to get it past.
It's half dipped in dark chocolate fruit bars.
Ugh.
They're
I'll be
gluten
right
free,
back. I'm going to
non-GMO.
the store. I'm going to the store. I just left Walmart too. My housekeeper needed cleaning supplies, so I ran to Walmart to get it. I should have went to Menards or somewhere. It's probably better, but
Ron Bernard shops at Menards.
I just it didn't follow.
Hey, big money at Menards.
Yep, I remember those ads when I lived back there.
Big money at Menards.
Every contractor I know shops at Menards.
Yeah,
you know,
made with real fruit.
Oh, and how about Myers? Remember Myers?
Yeah, the one across the street from me, I could literally get up right now and be there and back in like 10 minutes. Yeah.
See, they're not available in my area. That is just bad news, man.
That's wrong. That's just wrong.
Hey, let me answer Mad Prop's question. Yes, and it works. The only downside with it is that you can only connect to one device, which is kind of weird, but it only allows you to connect to one device. So,
you know, the great thing about these ice cream drumsticks is you can eat most of an entire one and still have one left. It's just smaller.
Yeah.
Outshine has discontinued their Outshine fruit and veggie frozen fruit bars.
The veggie ones are gone. Lack of sales could be their issue. You know.
Veggie? I've never seen veggie.
Yeah, let me get my fucking broccoli and apple fucking
emotional, damn it.
When my wife brought down the ice cream, opened the door, and gave me the ice cream, I'm really glad I didn't have that link up that Lon had sent. Giving me ice cream.
Yeah, no ice cream for you, motherfucker.
Oh, those are the cones you like? Have fun.
Did you guys ever freeze a banana and eat it? It's kind of like ice cream.
With chocolate over it?
Yeah, and you dip them in chocolate. It's actually very good.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm getting ideas here.
You're wanting to start one of those see-through channels, but where you're just eating bananas? Watch Uncle Bill eat frozen bananas.
In a transparent shirt.
So, okay, some of them are plain, some of them are chocolate. Which one do you like?
Yeah,
for educational purposes only.
Should I dip them in nuts?
Or these nuts, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I know that they're printing.
Bam.
There you go.
Bam.
Bam.
Oh, wait. Bam.
How's that? Oh, the grape's good. I like the grape.
Yeah, the grape was really good.
I didn't see tangerine. You got to try the tangerine ones, there, bro.
Yeah, I don't have the tangerine ones. I'll have to get the tangerine ones.
They're kind of addicting.
Mm-hmm.
They're all good.
Grape ones are good. The pineapple ones are really good.
Strawberry's good. Pineapple.
The strawberry ones.
They've got pina colada. They got all kinds of flavors.
Half dip bars. It says right on the box here.
So they need to make like a little banana holder so you can eat a banana. You know, you don't like to hold onto the peel, so you peel the entire peel off and just take the banana, but then it gets sticky on your fingers. So then they should really make a banana holder and put like testicles on it.
Oh,
and then for educational purposes, you know, you could.
How about a ring, like a C ring? You know.
Yeah, you'd have to have the testicles hanging underneath.
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't have to, but
you kind of do.
And then you're eating the banana; it's hitting you in the chin. I don't know.
Well, you know, it would only be for educational purposes.
Yes.
What are you
Education.
educating?
I don't know how to eat a banana.
Sure, that's what you're educating. Sure.
Mhm.
Actually, what you should do is before the banana is frozen, you take a straw and you force it down the middle so that there's a tube opening in the middle,
Oh.
and then the holder can be filled with chocolate syrup or fudge.
Oh.
And
some
you
kind of
just
white cream. Come on.
you
Squeeze the
squeeze,
balls.
right. You squeeze the nuts, and you get.
Okay.
Or you can fill it full of like vanilla custard.
That's what I'm saying. Some kind of white cream.
Yeah, there you go.
Chocolate fudge or white fudge. White fudge. You can do white fudge.
Yeah. there
White.
you go.
If something brown comes out, there's a problem.
You know, I don't think
See your
that channel you
doctor
sent, by the way-
immediately.
I don't think that channel you sent, by the way, is monetized. I think she just has that to get people to go to her OnlyFans.
Oh, I don't know why it wouldn't be monetized.
Hmm.
How can you tell? Can you tell?
I don't know. Can you tell if a channel is monetized?
Yeah, you can. If it doesn't have that heart shape with the dollar sign on it, it says share, then it's probably not monetized.
No.
Well, no, is that a separate thing though? The
Well, you gotta
Mhm.
have to be monetized to get one of those.
I know, but you don't have to. You can be monetized and not have it though, right?
I'm checking it out again just to see if it's monetized.
Oh, for educational purposes only.
That's what I'm doing. I mean, I don't see ads, but I pay for YouTube, so I'm not going to see ads. So it's hard for me to tell.
Well, an ad didn't pop up when I had clicked on it earlier. I think she's just driving traffic to her OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Maybe. Could be. These are good too. Strawberry shortcake ones. The strawberry.
Ooh. Mm-hmm.
I felt so free, so comfortable. Okay.
Interesting.
It's just crazy.
I'd have to subscribe to give her a tip, right? Because that should be on there. Tips, right?
I like to give her a tip. Vazing!
Come on, subscribe to her. See if you can give her a tip.
Oh, are you afraid to? Huh?
Actually, Lon, just go to the
subscribing
page.
to that. No.
Just go to the page, Lon. We know you're already subscribed.
No, I'm not subscribed. I literally never heard of her. I literally just went on and she was the first person that popped up.
Her channel's like 6 weeks old. I mean, it's not surprising you've never heard of her.
Okay. I'm clicking on it right now. Oh.
I refresh the screen, I guess. See if you can give her a tip.
Oh, that's some pepperoni she's got going on there. I'd actually never even watched her before. She just happened to pop up. All right, let's see what we got here.
Now, while you're looking at that, eat your popsicle slowly.
What flavor is
Like,
that?
you guys are strawberry.
Oh, my.
Don't bite. No teeth. No teeth.
Yeah, I'm not sure. So you have to subscribe before you can. So I'm subscribed.
You didn't subscribe?
No, I wasn't. So now I'm subscribed. Jeez. I never seen this video. Well, she gets right up there, don't she?
Yeah, she did.
Mm-hmm.
She gets right up close.
Yep.
You know, oh wow. At least she does multiple shirts. Most of these girls just stand around in one shirt.
I shared the link to the channel, to the chat, so they can understand.
Holy
Yeah,
crap.
I'm watching it right.
Oh.
Christina.
Hey, you're right, man. This is one of the better ones, I gotta say. And she cuts her head off most of the time, which is I prefer. She got lots of likes, 84,000 likes. No, I don't know. I don't see where I can give her money. But
Hi, Margie. How you doing, Margie? Good to see you, Margie. It's a girl. There's a girl.
Yeah.
girl.
Hey, Margie, look right above you at the kind of crap that Uncle Bill shares on this stream. He is a dirty, dirty old man. He should be ashamed of himself. I can't believe this, Bill.
I don't know.
Wow.
One of my favorite videos that Margie did was when she was in the shower. So
I was on her show last night.
were you? Were you in the shower?
No, that's where I met Rosalie, who sang on my early part of the show. Yeah.
Holy crap! Oh, sorry. Wow.
Yeah.
Did you give her a tip?
No, there's no. So
gave
she might not be
16.
monetized then. I guess I'm not sure how that works. To tell you the truth, I haven't been monetized in several years. So.
Well,
Oh, no lives.
Oh, she got dry wet. She's got another channel where she puts stuff on and then makes it wet.
oh my.
Oh my God. See Gets Naked is another one. Because you're right. Now they're going to show every channel like that to me forever.
Yeah, this is about her OnlyFans, because if you click the "Hey, link me," Chris,
Yeah.
my hot OnlyFans, YouTube Dry versus Wet, Instagram and Telegram channel. So there you go.
There you go.
That answered that.
Smart girl.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Whoa.
Chris Kiss is her name.
I got to give her credit. She's cute.
Yeah.
She's a little bit of a butterface, but every time I look up at her face, I go, eh. But then I drift back
No, I
down.
like
again.
that. I like that ethnic look. I think she's hot. I do.
Yeah, I think she's pretty.
She's got nice lips.
Yeah.
I'd have to know her personality.
Yeah. What's her education level? That's what I need to know. Does she have at least a bachelor's degree? Because if not, yeah.
No, you don't have to have a degree to be intelligent.
She's got probably an associate degree.
In fact, it's probably
But
better
like
to have
associate with her. Giggity.
it's probably better to have a smart high school dropout, because they'll have probably issues
and needs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daddy issues.
Hopefully, daddy issues.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm very uncomfortable now.
Yeah.
So hey, how about that Avata? Yeah, how about that Avata? Yeah.
Margie, you like guys with gray hair, Margie?
Who has gray hair here?
Just me, apparently.
Yeah, Bill, your dog.
Everybody else apparently dyes it.
Silver Fox.
I got gray hair. Look at that.
Look at that.
Oh.
Oh, and you got
Look
that,
at
that intellectual thing with the wisps of gray right there.
Yep.
Look at you.
Do it again.
Your gray hair.
I can get a Reed Richards haircut. I need to get a haircut. That's getting.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I got some gray right in here and right along here.
Yeah, it's time to do the roots again, Artie.
Yep.
Get to your roots.
You don't dye your hair, Art?
No, I don't. Nope. It
Really?
naturally gets darker in the summertime.
Well, the closer you stand to the sun, the grayer, closer.
By a couple
feet. I live in Florida. That's what I meant. I was talking about living in Florida. That's
I grow my goatee. It's snow white. Yeah. My mustache is pretty white.
That's
Marge,
a visual.
Meow.
Meow. We'll do it for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You owe me a Coke.
My hair's getting darker since I started using that Con Man hair and beard pudding.
Beard pudding?
Yes, hair and beard pudding.
Don, you're talking about hair pudding.
Yeah, they talked me into it at the beauty salon when I had my hair cut. I thought that the tea tree was too expensive at $26. This shit was $40-something.
Oh boy,
You didn't tell me till I paid for it.
There.
I looked up.
for it?
My haircut costs almost $90. What?
Your wife paid for it?
No, I got my hair cut. I go to
They washed his hair and dangled their chesticles in his face, and then said, "You want to buy some hair
No, I
pudding?"
told her I wanted a tea tree. She said, "Oh, if you like that, you really like this. This moisturizes even more." But I said, "I just want a moisturizer. I don't want gel. I don't like that stuff on my." Oh, this moisturizer, it's very strong. If you like that, you'll love this. Okay. I just like the way
Margie, my girlfriend is in the Philippines right now, which you guys will get to meet in about 3 weeks. And she'll be on my live stream.
Should be doing transparent clothing try-ons?
No.
If I could talk my wife into transparent clothing try-ons.
She wants to know where she's at. Want to tell where she's at? Where is she, Art?
She's in Bacungan, Zamboanga del Norte.
That sounds made
still
up.
don't know.
That sounds made up.
Well, that's on
Kungan, Zamboanga, Zamboanga,
Zamboanga del Norte.
Sounds like bullshit to me.
Yeah. It's just
You know where that is, Margie? Did he just make that up?
Hogwarts. Right next to Hogwarts.
Wait, it's in where?
Bacungan.
I just want to hear. I want to hear if he says it the same way again.
Zamboanga del Norte.
Zamboanga.
Yeah.
Didn't they do that song? I get knocked down, but I get up again.
What is it? Zamboanga.
Chumbawamba.
Oh, that's Chumbawamba.
Chumbawamba. This is Zamboanga. They're cousin.
Yeah, whatever.
He's so topical, Don. With the Chumbawamba references.
Yeah, I had to go back 20 years.
Yeah, you get your finger on it, baby.
Zamboanga del Norte. Oh, look.
It's northern Zamboanga. Not to be confused with Zamboanga del Salte. Or whatever del South. Whatever South is in Spanish. I can't think of it right off the top of my head.
I like to walk up to the young kids of today and say, "Hey, what's going on? And tell me how I can join your hip new culture."
So it's in Mindanao with all the Muslim terrorists. That's good. Let me see. The beauty and charm of the orchid city of Dipolog and historical rustic quaintness of the shrine city of Dapitan. Yeah.
Bacungan, Zamboanga del Norte.
Looks nice.
Bacungan, Zamboanga del Norte.
I think I send $1 to them every month. Sally Struthers kept bothering me, so.
TripAdvisor.
$1 you can feed with.
TripAdvisor, the 15 best things to do in Zamboanga del Norte. The top attraction to visit Zamboanga del Norte, something having to do with paying ransoms. Wait, hold on. You go to
the most ransomed countries.
Stone the Americans. There you go. That's a good one. That's fun.
Mazatlan, Mexico. Zamboanga del Norte.
Yeah.
All of the best places to be kidnapped. Top 10 kidnapping sites in the world.
It looks beautiful, Art.
Haiti.
Yep.
Haiti.
Well, Dapitan is where Jose Rizal is from. That's his hometown.
Oh, Jose Rizal. Sure. Who the fuck is Jose Rizal?
Resolve? Like the cleaner? Like the disinfectant? Resolve? The stuff you put on the countertops and stuff?
No.
Bill, ask your wife, honey, who's Jose Rizal? And she'll probably tell you. He's the guy that started, he was trying to foment a revolution in the Philippines to break away to get their independence from Spain. And he was executed by the Spanish in 1896. 2
You think
years.
my wife
before.
knows that?
Oh yeah, that's
She's
part
from
of the
Luzon.
Philippine-
She's a big government girl,
Oh.
and you know, I don't know.
Yeah, go ask her.
Wow.
She probably knows.
When did that happen? Do they have like a Cinco that day kind of thing where everybody goes out and gets hammered?
Cinco that.
You know what I mean? Where everybody
Hey
goes out
guys,
and gets
why don't
hammered?
we Cinco that day?
Cinco that day? You know,
We're gonna
Like-
Cinco the heck out of that day.
that day. Yeah, let's Cinco it, baby. Yeah. No.
I don't
Or
think that day's
like,
been Cincoed yet.
What's that other? You know, the Mexican guy that was like instrumental of freeing Mexico from Spain. I can't think of his name right now for some reason.
Santa Ana.
Maybe, but regardless, they have a day for him too. You know what I'm saying? I just can't think of what it is off the top of my head.
Jose Rizal Memorial State University.
Mhm.
Oh, cool.
Dapitan
It's
again.
a university.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's great.
Okay. Philippine Independence Day, June 12th,
Oh, okay.
June 12th.
1898.
That's not
Alright,
divisible
let's
by
get
5. I
hammered.
don't like it.
Let's get hamstered.
She's not into Mindanao. Her father was shot twice down there by insurgents. So, not into it.
So you don't think your wife celebrates that, huh?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, probably not. Nah.
He's a
How about-
constabulary and the mayor of the town, but he was a good, which is like a, I don't know, police constabulary.
Yeah.
So she was a Marcos liker then. She was somebody that liked the Marcos. Was it Imelda Marcos and her husband? What's his name?
I don't know.
else, Marcos?
Ferdinand.
She was
Ferdinand. Thank you, Ferdinand Marcos. Thank
she
you.
was friends with
Oh.
one of the she was acquainted with one of the presidents. I forget which one.
Well,
She actually
Imelda
knew her.
Marcos.
Her
By
mother
the
was
way-
her mother was a senator.
Her current president is Ferdinando Marcos II.
Really?
Yep.
They let a Marcos back in the office? Wow, that's
Yep.
kind of interesting. After what happened with the first one, his wife had 400 pairs of shoes. People are starving in the streets. I mean, no joke. Back in the day, not Sally Struthers, but
I think she had more
whoever
than
was
1,000 pairs of shoes. I think.
Yeah, they were shilling. They were shilling for the Philippines because they were starving. You know, all these different groups were trying to get people to give them $6 a month so they could feed people and bring fresh water to people in the Philippines. I remember that. And what's name Marcos had maybe 1,000 pairs of shoes, whatever it was, but they're living a lap of luxury, and the people were all starving.
I know she was friends with Lorna Luxon and Rudy Fernandez. They were actors that got into politics later, and
Right.
she was actually in a movie with those guys.
Ooh,
Yeah,
cool.
my wife
What?
did a lot of shit before she met me.
Whoa! Your wife was in a movie with a couple guys?
Lorna Luxon's a woman, just to be clear.
Okay.
It's
So
Rudy,
two women and one guy?
actually,
Girls,
Rudy
one guy.
Fernandez's wife.
I've seen those kind of movies. 2 girls, 1 guy.
Was there a cup involved or no?
You guys.
You fellers. Aw.
Gotta have my thick skin hanging
That
out with
beer
those
lasted
nuts.
that beer lasted almost a half an hour, just to be clear.
Good job, Bill. Way to
10 of 20 after. So there you go.
Yeah. You brought the second one with you. It's smart. You
Yeah.
have to get up again.
Still cold enough.
I'm about to just bring the whole 12 pack. Yeah. So, Avata. No, I'm just kidding.
Avata.
Avata. Hey, one thing I will say about this stupid thing, I don't get as nauseous as I did with the FPV drone. I think it's because the video feed is actually really good. I have to give them credit. The video feedback to the goggles is excellent.
I wasn't
Yeah.
aware you got nauseous with the original FPV drone. You got nauseous with the original FPV drone?
Yeah.
I
In
wasn't
fact,
aware of that.
Yeah, I went out and bought those wristbands, with the acupuncture balls on them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
And,
made out of copper or something.
No, some of them might be, but these are just stretchy bands with a ball in it, so it presses in on your
Sympathetic nerves.
acupuncture point there. Yeah, some nerve there. keeps you from
Stretchy
getting nauseous.
pants with balls in them.
Yeah,
We're back to the Olympics again. See, it's
Hey, hold on. I got one right. Where is it? Wait a minute, I got one somewhere. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Ugh.
I never got nauseous flying that thing.
Yeah.
Maybe I've
But
flown.
I will add the new goggles fit a lot better. There is no light leak at all, which never
Yeah, I
was
can
a
agree with
really
that.
big problem that I had with the old goggles.
I don't really get light leak, but I guess it depends on the size of your head and the shape of your face, I suppose.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Show us your stretchy pants with balls.
These can be. They have a multiple use actually.
Mhm.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay,
And
there
it's
went that one.
gone.
Come
That
on. Wait, hold on, I got another one.
Are you at a wedding? You're shooting the garter belt. There you go.
Yeah, I
Shoot
know,
the-
right? These can go for like to kill people. See?
Oh,
And there's-
okay.
See?
Okay.
This ball
And the
Mm.
ball presses where in here.
in the nerve,
Yeah.
yeah, on the inside, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pressure.
Right down there by the ball sack on the shaft.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Depending on who you are, it might have a dual purpose.
There you go.
I'm gonna go watch that video again.
I know,
Why
right?
does your stream always devolve into this trash, this garbage?
I-
I don't know if I can be a part of it.
Or perhaps
Oh
if
my
the guests that
God.
are here would contribute to the conversation.
I know,
We
maybe
wouldn't
they are.
lead- Maybe that we wouldn't lead down that path.
Maybe.
Yeah. God.
Yeah.
Let's talk
Yeah.
about buggies.
Please elevate the conversation to
Yeah,
something.
Yeah,
why
Don.
aren't you working
Let's
on
hear
that damn buggy?
Help us.
Yeah. Yeah, let's hear your thesis on
Yeah,
thermonuclear
let's see,
fusion.
work on the
You know.
motor.
You know, I was driving my Doom buggy towards Carthage the other day. I was on Route 66 between Carterville
Were you getting your kicks?
and
On Route
Carthage.
66?
So I was getting close to the Route 66 drive-in, and I noticed my speedometer was not reading.
Oh,
What
So-
was he on? Was he on a cell phone instead?
So I had absolutely no speedometer, and I was struck by the Heisenberg uncertainty principle because I knew where I was. I just didn't know how fast I was going.
oh,
Oh,
okay.
you fired up the GPS on your phone,
See,
which
thank you,
will
Bill.
show you your speed.
Thank you, Bill.
So then you fired up the GPS on your phone.
That
and,
was.
it'll tell you your speed.
I can't even. I have no words.
It was good, wasn't it, Bill?
It was awesome.
Yeah, he went out. He got there from like, you know.
Heisenberg uncertainty principle. Let's look it up, boys and girls. There was an inherent
at the
uncertainty.
quantum level. At the quantum level, a quantum particle will act as both a wave and a particle, and you can measure the position of the particle, but you have to use the wave functions to determine its location. So when you're doing that, you have to take multiples of it. So you have multiple variations of speed, and therefore there's a multiple speed possibility. So you don't have less idea of how fast it's going to determine where it's at. Conversely, if you want to tell how fast it's going, you have more samples of position, and so you have less idea of where its position is, but you have a greater idea of how fast it is going.
And that's how you get the Schrodinger cat.
I don't think so.
Did you ever see that show in Living Color? And they had the two black guys that would talk, and they tried to talk like they were so smart, and they would use the wrong words all the time. It was
That's
hilarious.
The Wayne brothers.
It was the Wayne brothers, and they'd be like, "Yeah, see, that's what that, superfluousness of your exponential perpetuity. Oh, excuse me, perpetuity.
Exponential.
Yeah, exponentialness or whatever." No, that's the other ones where they were gay.
I'm sorry, I was asked to elevate the conversation. I tried.
And you did a very good job. I mean, I am
We
4
are
IQ
crashing
points
down to
smarter.
earth. We're crashing
I'm
down
at
to
least
Earth.
4 IQ points. Wow. Oh my God. I am so much smarter now. Wow.
Please discuss with us Schrodinger's cat. Fit that into a conversation for us.
There you go.
Yeah. Come on, Schrodinger's cat.
Yeah.
You ever watch Rick and Morty when they were talking about, I can't even think of it, not Heisenberg. So you got me stuck on Heisenberg now. Where the genes got all mixed together.
This country makes a good beer now.
Something Berg.
Zoidberg?
No.
Cronenberg.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where everything gets so mixed up that it's no longer recognizable as the original components.
It's a reference to the movies that guy made.
Yeah.
And
Pavlov's dog.
Up in a circle.
So we give it 2 snaps and a circle.
There you go.
Yep. Sorry.
There's a lot of intellectual stuff in Rick and Morty. I mean, you got to look at it.
Rick and Morty's a really good show. It really is.
I pay for the season every time it's available on Amazon because I don't get that channel.
It's really good. I mean, I appreciate it. Oh, gee, Uncle Rick. Or no, gee, Grandpa Rick. I don't know. Jeez. Jeez.
Yeah.
Hey, Morty. Morty, what you got to do is you got to pull the trigger. Morty.
And the great thing about liking Rick and Morty is when somebody tells you that they don't like it, you get to say, you have to be kind of intelligent to understand it.
Right. You just don't understand it. That's what it is.
Yeah, you have to be kind of intelligent to understand it. Maybe that's your problem.
Schrodinger's cat is a famous thought experiment that demonstrates the idea in quantum physics that tiny particles can be in 2 states at once until they're observed. It asks you to imagine a cat in a box with a mechanism that might kill it. Until you look inside, the cat is both alive and dead at the same time.
That is not what it actually was. It was Schrodinger wanted to point out the stupidity of the idea of superposition, and he used that to demonstrate that it was ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, I like anything with dead cats.
I know, right? The state of an item doesn't change based on whether or not it's observed. It's retarded. It's just like the idea of does the tree make a noise in the forest when it falls if no one's there to hear it.
That sounds like someone who does not understand the slit scan experiment.
Oh,
that's how much I understand it. If a tree falls in the woods and there's nowhere there to hear it, does it make a sound? I mean, how much different is that from that?
Not at all. Not at all. I've had this argument with all kinds of people. It's like it is still what it is. Things are what they are, whether they're observed
it is,
or not.
Brother, what it is. Got it.
To be observed does not change the state of anything. It's ridiculous. The observation of it changes it. It's like, shut up.
Well, that kind of elevates the viewer to godlike status, in my opinion. I mean, again, which all these guys think they are. So,
Well, they try to make and they make a case, and they have big blackboards full of symbols and numbers to make this case, and it's like, yeah, but how can you prove it? You can't, because if it's not observed, you can't observe not observing something.
Well, right. So
you can't quantify that.
It's an unprovable theorem that they're still trying to.
Yeah, it's unquantifiable, because once you observed it in your mind, you've changed the state of it. You've observed it into being. Apparently, ugh, that kind of garbage just drives me insane.
And on that note, I'm afraid you're going to have to observe me going off the panel.
It might not really be off panel.
That I need to do.
Well,
So I will see you.
You might be on the panel and off the panel at the same time.
Well, yeah. There's your. We have a Schrodinger's Chaz situation here.
Problem is, we're going to observe you leaving.
Yes.
Well, wait a minute. So I'm not watching. So he hasn't actually left.
Was he ever here? Was he ever here?
Oh, yeah. Because I'm not watching. I'm not watching. I'm
this
not
could all
watching.
just be a hologram. I will see
I'm
you
not
all
watching.
next week.
All right. Take care, Charles.
I'll
Good to have you.
Let me look at the double slit
Gee,
experiment. You
I
can-
thought he'd never go away.
He was never there.
Mark, rubbish. I saw you not doing that.
Exactly. You know, what was the other one I had a big argument with somebody about, and I can't think of what it was, but it's something similar to that. And it's like, ugh. You know, and they go on and on about it. And like I said, they got big blackboards full of numbers and letters and symbols to prove it. And it's like, come on, man.
With that,
come on, man.
Is that from Goodwill Hunting?
No, he solved the different. Well, Mudball will remember because he's that guy. But
I'm sorry, I got distracted by looking at a video on the double slit experiment.
Right, Mudball, Goodwill Hunting. What was that theorem that he solved? I can't remember what it was. It's famous as hell too, and I can't think of. We can look it up. I can't remember what it was.
It is a stick and node. It nodes. I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I can't remember either. It was pinnacle to the movie too, and I can't remember.
It wasn't pinnacle. It was basically the key to showing he was super smart. But
right, pivotal is what I meant. It was basically the rest of the movie couldn't have happened. The rest of the movie couldn't have happened without that. Without that,
yeah,
nobody would ever known he was smart, and he would have kept on sweeping the floors. You know, basically.
You know, Lon, my favorite part of every stream is when I turn on, and I hope just for a second you're not there. No, from the movie. I've only seen that movie actually maybe twice.
Yeah, me too. I might have seen it once or twice.
I've never seen it. I've seen outtakes of it.
Yeah. My
so
it looks, it's
on
just
Robin Williams movies. How do you know when Robin Williams is in a serious movie where he's not doing comedy? How do you know?
Because he's not.
You've never heard of it?
When he has a beard, he always plays a serious character. When he's shaven, it's always a comedy.
Did you guys like
the World According to Garp?
Serious movies? Did you like What Dreams May Come?
What Dreams May Come was okay. It was odd, but it was visually amazing.
Visually amazing. It was panned terribly by the critics, you know. But I don't know. I thought the writing was. I thought the acting.
Yeah, the story. I've only seen it once. The story is.
I watched it. And I liked it. I don't know.
Yeah, I liked it while I watched it, but I don't think I'd revisit it.
Yeah, I like the visuals, but the story was convoluted, and it was overly complicated for no reason, in my opinion.
He had a thing for Asian women in that movie. I do remember that part.
Well,
so I have
a
connection there.
Academy Award, bring it on.
Well, that's why his daughter. That's why his daughter presented as an Asian woman.
Right.
It's because he thought she.
You're thinking of the same movie, right? Where his wife dies in a car accident.
Right.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the movie.
Okay. Oh, no. Sure. He died in a car accident. She committed suicide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dead
and then
Poet
she's in
Society.
this dark room by herself, and he has to go get her.
She went to hell because she committed suicide.
Oh, that's right.
So when he died, he didn't see her because he died trying to save someone.
Yeah.
So he was in heaven, I guess.
Right.
And he actually crossed over to hell to try to bring her out.
Right. She was sitting in that darkened room, and he had to go and get her. And then he was going to be left there in her place, but then somehow he was saved or something. I forget. I've seen it once too. I'm with Don on this one. I've seen it like once. I thought it was overly convoluted, in my opinion.
Right.
What are you going to say, Don? What movie was
Dead Poet Society? Was no beard, and it was serious.
Yeah, that's true.
What about The World According to Garp? Was he wearing a beard in that?
A comedy.
It's kind of a comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, until a car accident in the driveway took the kid's eye out and killed the other kid. Yeah, that movie made me sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody got their dick bit off. I mean, that's not a comedy.
Well, that he deserved that.
Did he? Did he though?
Yeah.
Did he? Did he? How many?
Just one last time, and it was one last time.
Yeah. Period. Period.
Cheaters never prosper.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So, have you guys seen the movie with Robin Williams and Al Pacino? Was it Al Pacino? Yeah, Al Pacino.
I read the book, by the way, Garp, and which was that movie was based on. And the thing that haunted me the most was the little boy saying it's like as you're going, because he had his habit of turning the lights out and going up the driveway in the dark. And the last thing the boy said was, "It's like a dream." And then he was dead. And that haunted me, and it still bothers me to this day because I hate it when children die or get injured in movies, and it just bothers me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
you're
That's like Pet Cemetery. The opening to Pet Cemetery, the little boy runs into the road, and you see his shoe with his foot in it. That
yeah, Gage. But the problem is, I read the book and it was horrifying, and then I took a girl to see that movie, and they were playing the Ramones. The video was shot with a very long lens, and the truck is sped up, and it was obviously super fake. And then you just see the shoe tumbling, and it compared to the horrifying image in my head, what I was watching on screen was ridiculous, and I actually laughed. Now, the girl that I was there on the date with didn't know why I was laughing.
a 3-year-old getting creamed by a truck.
Yeah.
You sick.
I was like,
what is wrong with you?
Yeah, I was a big Stephen King fan. I read absolutely every book up until I don't know, up until
Flight of the Langoliers.
Maybe Langoliers. I don't know.
Langoliers was a short story.
It was a short, yeah, but it was a compilation. What was the compilation?
Night Shift, I think. No.
Yeah.
It might have been Night Shift.
Yeah.
The movie was pretty fucking stupid, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Well, they tried to make a short story into a movie. Whenever I don't give a fuck what it is.
Maximum
Every time
Overdrive.
they try that.
Maximum Overdrive was a short story called Trucks. That was in Night Shift.
Yeah.
Langoliers might have been in
Night Shift 2. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, that's one.
I'm thinking Nightmares and Dreamscapes, maybe.
Maybe I don't have any. I threw all my books away when I moved. I bet I had 300-400 books, and I didn't feel like packing them, so I gave them away. I gave them all away.
How about Green Mile? That was my favorite.
Now that's a very good movie.
I like that movie quite a bit, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, was that a short story?
That was.
Or was that a full-on book?
I believe he released that as serial chapters. I think that might have been the one that he did that with.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty good. Thinner, didn't like it. I thought it was kind of. The premise was kind of.
Stephen King is great at setting up a premise, but never paying it off. The third act always breaks down. I mean, even The Stand, brilliant. The book is brilliant all the way through. And then what does he do at the end? He just kind of gives up and has the hand of God come in. Like literally.
Yeah. Kind of went, meh. I'm done with this. But that was a long ass book. Oh my effing God. It was 1,100 pages or some shit. I mean, it's just a long ass book.
I read it over a weekend.
Yeah.
That's how I used to be a voracious reader.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I used to be a huge.
And that was when I was in high school. And
All right,
just like,
all right, I want you to mark in your calendar today. The word voracious was used.
Voracious. Okay.
Yeah.
He's vociferous. No, I was like, I was a big reader too.
I'm sorry, Bill, for having a big.
Did you like The Catcher in the Rye? Did they make you read
a group of words that a person uses? I have a big one.
Great
of those.
word, voracious. I was being serious.
And
it was a joke because I'm trying to pretend like I don't know the word vocabulary.
Okay.
It's a lovely word.
Catcher in the Rye. I didn't read Catcher in the Rye until I was out of high school.
Really?
I thought it was pretentious.
Pretentious.
Yeah.
Lexicon?
Lexicon.
Christine. Christine wasn't bad.
Christine,
it was obviously good.
I like The Catcher in the Rye.
Cujo. How about Cujo?
Nope. No, the book was okay. The movie
Cujo
was
was
horrible.
great. Yeah, the book was great because you got to see a lot of it from the dog's point of view, and that was kind of interesting.
And how about Carrie?
You read Catcher in the Rye when you were a kid, though, when you were in high school?
I did.
Me,
Yeah.
no.
Okay, I didn't read it while in high school. Maybe if I had read it in high school, I would have identified with it more. I read it as an adult, and so it didn't read.
Oh, sorry.
Anybody,
Advanced.
The Shining, Carrie. Oh
No, but
the old Stephen King.
from a teenager's perspective, you can identify with Caulfield, right? What's his name? Holden Caulfield.
It's been a long time. I have to read it again. I don't remember. I remember I liked it. That's it. I have certain scenes that stick out in my head.
Clifford the Big Red Dog.
That's me too.
Hop on Pop. Hop on Pop. That was a good one.
How about anybody remember Great Expectations?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was Charles Dickens guy too. I read all the Charles Dickens
Me
books,
too.
At least twice. At least twice.
And we did those in high school. We were in school. We would always read those, and I love Dickens. I would just pound through the book, and then next Monday it's like chapter 2. Oh my gosh! I just read this entire book.
They would beat it like the Dickens or pound it like the Dickens. That's awesome.
Pound it like the Dickens.
All
It's a
weekend, I would pound the Dickens out of it.
It's a far, far better thing I do than I've ever done. It's a far, far better rest I go to than I've ever known. Yeah. Tale of Two Cities is an awesome book. Charles Dickens, all absolutely. Charles Dickens didn't write a bad book, as far as I know.
See, because
to my knowledge, he hasn't written.
My level is Monty Python, and I think of A Sale of Two Titties, which they, I don't think that's what popped into my head as soon as you saw that, as soon as you said that. So again, that's where I'm at.
Shakespeare. I read all the works of Shakespeare. I really enjoyed that.
I have not read all of
I have
Shakespeare's
not.
work.
I like
quite a few.
I like Macbeth. From Fife, great king, where the Norwegian banners flout the sky and fan her people cold. Sorry, I actually had that role. I actually had that part on a stage. That's the only reason I remember that.
Really?
I keep the sonnets. Oh, you can't see that.
I come onto the stage. What are you?
I believe you.
From Fife, great king, where the Norwegian banners flout the sky and fan her people cold.
That was a thick book.
I remember Tammy of the Shrew. Tammy of the Shrew. And we got another Filipino channel.
Tammy of the Shrew.
Being Cat TV.
Everybody's named something to do with cats, apparently.
Yeah.
The big thing.
Meow.
Meow and cat.
Out damn spot.
Yep.
Damn spot.
How about Poe? Did we like anything from Edgar Allan Poe?
The Raven.
Tell Heart.
Yeah.
Telltale Heart.
Pit and the Pendulum.
Raven, of course.
Yeah.
You know, but they're all
Amontillado.
Yeah.
Quoth the Raven,
Nevermore.
Nevermore.
Once upon a midnight dream, as I pondered.
Just went to the monsters. Nevermore. Nevermore.
Nevermore. Telltale Heart was a good, but obviously
Forgotten Lore.
It's another series of poems and short stories that they try to make.
Classic Reads.
Show. Yeah, the Classic Reads show.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
No, then if you go into science fiction, I read all the Arthur C. Clarke. I've read all L. Ron Hubbard. Yep. I've read all the Robert Heinlein. I've read all the
L. Ron Hubbard did. Yeah.
Robert Heinlein. You like Robert Heinlein?
Love Robert.
I was talking about Arthur C. Clarke.
Yeah.
Arthur C. Clarke, yeah.
I
Robot Foundation.
How about Catch-22? Did we like that one?
Yeah.
Anything set in World War II, I like. But all right.
Yeah.
No, but
L.
Ron Hubbard, you said?
Nope.
Yeah, Ron Hubbard.
Didn't he just do Battlefield Earth, or did he do more?
Yep. That was,
yeah. Well, he had a series of books. Oh my God, I can't think of the name of them right now.
And
where it was Johnny Goodboy Tyler.
What about
Battlefield Earth?
You passed over. I mean, we didn't even talk about Asimov, but you passed right over
Asimov.
Fahrenheit 451. If you look at that book and all the things that were in the book, where people were wearing clamshells and they learned to read lips because they were constantly connected to social media, basically. They had walls the size of television screens. It's like he predicted all, and this was written what, late 60s, early 70s. I mean, he saw it all coming. I mean,
George Orwell.
And the burning of the books, saw it all coming.
George Orwell too, yeah.
George Orwell, Animal Farm. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And 1984.
Yep.
Oh, and how about
Citizen
Ayn Rand? Read any of Ayn Rand?
I have not read any Ayn Rand stuff.
She's kind of a dry read. Her characters are really one note, but she writes to put forward a philosophy. Mainly.
Yeah, she's peddling.
I've read The Fountainhead and
Fountainhead.
Atlas Shrugged. Atlas Shrugged.
I saw the first two movies.
I've never seen a movie.
Yeah, but her.
I just shrugged.
They're very descriptive. I mean, she'll tell you everything about the scene. You know, like the train station. She'll give you every detail of the train station, and it's like, and it goes on, and it's like, come on, let's move the story along. That's
I don't know. I mean, I kind of like that. Have you noticed? All right, I don't know how to put this, but every once in a while, I sit out on a chair out in the yard, and then I sit there and start noticing things. Oh no, I don't do that.
Oh.
Not in the yard. No, the grass moving and the leaves moving and things blowing across the grass. And you know, the days, the minutes, the time that passes by and all these moments that are going by that you may have, when you were a kid and you spent your time outside and you did this kind of, you actually maybe laid in the grass or lied in the grass, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
And you did these things and we don't now. And it's just a loss of all the 63 years. No, it's not midnight yet. That have passed by, of all these moments,
lost in time, like tears in the rain.
Gone. I don't know. It's maybe
time to die.
Silly. Shut the fuck up.
Hands in the hourglass. These are the days of our lives.
No, I'm.
you don't know what I'm talking about. You got to know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I was going because you were talking about that all these moments lost in time, and I just got into the end of
the end of all my moments, which is nice that you brought that up.
No, the end of Blade Runner.
Oh, yeah. But I'm just saying that, you know, that we would notice our neighborhood, we would notice the people in the neighborhood, the homes, the details that he was talking about in that book, and like that, and we don't do that anymore. You know, we perceive what's important. Yeah. That kid. I hope that kid doesn't run in the road as I'm driving my car. That guy on the bike. This here, you know, and you move through your life. And meanwhile, a trillion things just happen in that short period of time that just are here and gone.
Yeah, when I remember as a kid taking a kite out and spending a day at a farm and just flying this kite. Spent all afternoon just out there. Yeah, ProCat makes a point. You can go lay out in the yard right now, Bill.
Well, no, I mean, we did that as kids too. You didn't watch ants.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't watch bugs. You didn't see what they were doing, watch what they were building.
Sure. You can do that still.
There's nothing better to do.
Now we just pour poison on them. Get out of my fucking yard. You know?
Yeah, I know. Misty watercolored memories of the way we were.
I mean, the AC would kick in, and the little hairs would wave back and forth. I didn't even notice.
Those were the days.
I think our lives would seem longer if we stopped and we spent the time to do what I was just discussing.
Yeah. Didn't Stephen King write a book about the tower or something like that? Some kind of
Dark Tower. Yeah. The Dark Tower.
Thank you.
That's all fantasy. And he also co-wrote and all these books kind of tie in together into the Tower series. He had
the Gunslinger or something.
Well, that was part of the Dark Tower series.
Yeah.
I
I'm
was
just trying to
thinking
put them together. Once I get them together, I can probably come up with the
I
next
was
one.
thinking of The Talisman was one that he co-wrote with Peter Straub, which is also a fantasy. But yeah, you got the Gunslinger Drawing of the Three, let's see, Witches of Kala. I think I got quite a few.
Oh, and don't forget Witches of Eastwick.
Ha! That was one of the dumbest movies ever. I remember that. What was the other movie? Where Death Becomes Her. That was another dumbass movie that just came up recently. And I'm just like, wow. You think they make dumb movies now? I submit that dumb movies have always been made.
Oh, yeah.
People complain about the movies now, and they're like, well, they're not like back in the old days when they made quality entertainment. Bullshit. Bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, we got Porky's.
Exactly. I was just thinking Porky's, you mind reader. Yeah, there were some crap ass movies back then too.
Yeah, but they were coming of age movies that came out in the 80s. You know, like Breakfast Club and
that was a good movie. Now wait a minute, that's not a bad movie.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that's not a bad movie.
Yeah, John Hughes,
a horrible movie.
Good movies. Like what else? Yeah, John Hughes made a lot of good.
Yeah, Pretty
95 is alive. That came out in the 80s, didn't it?
Yeah, Pretty in Pink. It was a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Was it 16 Candles?
How about Weird Science? Weird Science.
Now you're back in the other direction. Even Ferris Bueller's Day Off wasn't super bad. It was a goofy premise, but it had its moments. Yeah.
It wasn't about Ferris Bueller.
What was it about?
It was about his best friend Cameron. Cameron is the only character in that movie that had a story arc.
I'm rejoining.
Well, Cameron and Ferris Bueller's sister both had story arcs. No one else did.
Okay.
Bueller.
I was just thinking about Bueller. I can't think of the song right now. And then Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
You're thinking of Hold 1 second.
Porky's.
Yeah, we said Porky's. Porky's.
I put Weird Science in the chat. That's why I thought I'd rejoin, because I've been lurking for the last half an hour. But I thought I'd get on and throw in a few movies, especially Weird Science. That was another one.
Weird Science.
That came up. That was what was her name in that? Barbara Bach? Is that who that was?
Yeah.
No,
that's the best thing about that movie.
No.
Kelly LeBrock.
It wasn't Weird Science.
Kelly LeBrock.
Kelly LeBrock.
Kelly LeBrock. Yeah.
That's
Mark wants us to talk about Laurel and Hardy, Buster Keaton, Charlie Chaplin, and Abbott and Costello.
Who's on first, though? Who's on first?
Oh, yeah. Who's on first?
Costello Meet Frankenstein is a classic.
Mm-hmm.
The sad thing is Justin has never heard of any of those people.
Yeah.
Who's Justin?
Laurel and Hardy. Justin. Laurel and Hardy, Buster Keaton, Charlie. Well, he heard of Charlie Chaplin probably. And Abbott and Costello. I bring this up to people that were born in 30
Who's
years.
on first?
No idea who this is. It's like, wow, that's before my time. Well, fucking a lot of things were before your time. That doesn't mean you don't know it. I mean,
Those guys.
Those guys. Skinny.
Yeesh. No, my whole point was there's been some bad movies made, period. Just day one of Hollywood, all the way till today. And people act like the movies made today are bad. And I'm just like, dude.
Well,
Bloodsport says hold my beer, because that's a horrible movie. There's nothing good about Bloodsport whatsoever. Even the action sequences are stupid. It's horrible. The whole thing is just horrible. Yeah, exactly. Oh God! And that big white dude that's his buddy, the American dude. Oh my God! Oh, Forrest Whitaker is in that movie. Forrest fucking Academy Award winning Forrest Whitaker is in that movie, and he's bad in it. Everybody's bad. There's nothing good. Period. Even the girls like, Even the love interest is kind of the whole movie is horrible. The outdoor scenes in Hong Kong, not Hong Kong, wherever they were, I can't remember where they were, but wherever they are, the outdoor scenes look like they were shot on a fucking potato. The movie is horrible. It's absolutely horrid. Nothing's good there. The second one wasn't too bad, actually. The remake or whatever.
I'm trying to look up a movie.
We hit a nerve, it seems.
That you might.
No, I hate that movie. I watched it. I watched it recently. That's the worst part. So it's fresh. It's fresh in my mind because Billy had never seen it. Billy freaking Kyle had never seen that movie, and it happened to come. We're sitting in a hotel room. Well, you can. I'll button it up. We were sitting in a hotel room. All we had was YouTube. That was it on the TV.
It's an imperfect world. Screws fall out all the time. Breakfast Club.
Yeah. There you go. How about Can't Stop the Music?
Yay! Great movie.
Xanadu. These are the worst movies of the 80s.
Well, Xanadu had a
Xanadu
really
was
soundtrack.
entertaining. It wasn't good, but it was entertaining, I thought.
Yeah, because
I saw it in the theater.
The Blue Lagoon.
Yeah.
Blue Lagoon. You got
Blue
to see her
Lagoon is very popular.
And Mark White, while we're on the topic of blue, Mark White brings up the Blues Brothers.
Now, Xanadu was Gene Kelly's final film role, and that man was on roller skates, dancing.
Oh, and Gloria.
You got to love that movie just for Gene Kelly.
Yeah.
And Heaven's Gate.
Oh, yeah. Great movie.
The Boogeyman.
Yeah, you're saying the worst movies, right?
Windows.
Slave Girls from Beyond Infinity.
Oh, sounds great.
Oh, that movie was awesome. What are you talking about?
That's on Prime right now.
Oh, there's all kinds of bad movies.
Yeah, and that's my point. That people talk like today's movies are bad. Like yesterday's movies were awesome. Today's movies are bad, and I'm like,
no. Because yesterday's movies you can find the bad ones, but they were also really, really good ones. We just don't have those really, really good ones now.
Yeah,
that's not true. Oppenheimer was good. Oppenheimer was really good.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Oppenheimer is excellent.
Yeah, I will say that. I will say that I did like the first Dune.
Yeah, Dune was good. Yeah, Dune was good.
Oh, and the new Bob.
I think it was good if you read the book because it was pretty disjointed and different.
Yeah, I read all the books, and the books.
Yeah,
it's kind of,
and maybe that's why I liked it because I knew what was going on.
Yeah, anybody that didn't read the book had no clue what the fuck.
Yeah, it was a little sketch on the expedition. What do you say? What is that, Don?
Exposition.
Yeah.
Exposition.
Okay. Was it pernicious?
You know, I had to say it. You say, "Hey, I'm gonna cast this fish hook out and see if Don's biting." Yes, Don is always biting.
No, but yeah, it was really lacking. If you didn't read the books, you're exactly right. People were like, "Huh? Why? What? Huh?"
Slave Girls from Beyond Infinity were expositioning their boobies all through that movie. It was pretty good.
Good to hear.
That's awesome.
Have come out recently.
That's awesome. Hey, Showgirls. As far as I'm concerned, Showgirls was an excellent movie. Showgirls was an excellent movie, as far as I'm concerned. It was Elizabeth Berkley's finest hour, as far as I'm concerned.
It's like Cabaret.
No. Her finest hour is when she was addicted to speed on Saved by the Bell.
No.
And she said,
No, when she was banging Kyle What's-His-Nuts in the pool, that was her finest moment. As far as I'm concerned. She was riding that pony.
Mm-hmm.
The Joker was good. That came out a couple of years ago. The Joker was really good.
The Joker with Joaquin Phoenix?
Joker.
Good.
Not the Joker, just Joker.
And
I'm really interested in Joker too.
Joaquin Phoenix.
He kind of looks like you, Don, in that movie. I thought. I see him.
Yeah, I love it.
Well, guys, it's time to close this bad boy down. We're coming up on everybody in the chat.
Oh, Dad, it's Saturday.
Week, and we'll have some more precocious movie critics.
Precocious.
and pernicious too. Good night, everybody.
Pernicious and
Bye-bye.
delicious.
Bye. And now it's time to say goodbye to Art and all his friends.
Now, Art and all the guys he conned in